What are you talking about, Jay?
I thought I saw that they have koalas in Hawaii. I can't find
No
them.
one said that. Nobody said they had koalas.
There's no koalas in Hawaii,
No,
Jay.
that's in Australia.
I'm gonna Google it. It's
There
gonna
might be.
No.
There might be.
Guys, we're live.
I'm starting the intro.
Man, you stupid fucking penguin, man!
They're full chickens.
I saw it coming.
I'm Ryan Kinnell, reporting live from the G+G HQ, also known as Studio 199. Justice for Winnie the Pooh. This has been the topic of debate for the last 2 weeks. You may have already heard, but a few weeks ago, what some are calling a targeted hate crime occurred at Disney World Orlando. A Florida man that has been identified as Jay, also known online as Drunk 3PO.
I'm Big Bird. You know, fly though. He's kind of walks.
Is rumored to have purposely sought out Winnie the Pooh with the sole intentions of tripping the poor Disney mascot. Footage obtained moments after the assault shows the man clearly laughing, further solidifying the claims that this was no accident. We reached out to Winnie the Pooh and are still waiting for comment.
How to close an iron rack with Krista. I'm an independent woman. I can do it. No, that's not how you do it. I'm independent. I don't need anybody to open the jar for me. I put this away. Help me. I mean, don't help me. How do I put this away? Huh? Wait. Oh my god. I'm doing it wrong. This? I don't know. Pull the lever, Crunk! There is no lever. Jimmy's here now.
Step on that little lever right there.
But why? Wait, which one? This one?
Right here. That's it.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, mama. Hey, Jay, want some corn?
No, you called me the family dog.
You son of a bitch.
What?
Yeah, that last part was actually good. The Nacho
great.
Libre, that was good.
Man. Oh man. Welcome to Tuesday night's main event,
weird.
Koala
So
edition.
weird.
Jay, the search of koalas. I don't know.
I can't find it. You guys are right.
So Jay is determined that koalas exist in Hawaii.
I swear I heard that, but it's a wallaby, not a koala.
Oh, so close.
Yeah.
Wallabies there too.
Yeah, I'm on their website. You could go see a wallaby.
Welcome in, Ryan. That was great reporting on the Florida incident with Drunk 3PO.
That voice is weird. The whole
The
face
hands
thing,
were weird.
The whole thing was weird. Jay Hailstrom's a fucking freak. But yeah, that was strange. Someone said it sounded like a combo of me and Keemstar, like my AI voice, maybe a little bit.
Jay, your burner account's in the chat.
Oh, thanks.
So there you go, burner account. But yeah, welcome into Tuesday night's main event. Yeah, we're just gonna talk about all we're gonna talk about Rachel Zegler blocking Melanie Mack. We're definitely gonna talk about that one. I watched the beginning of your video and you were telling everybody how I had lipstick in my teeth, but I'm too tired to do this again. So meet me if you want. So I didn't get to see exactly what went down, but you can tell us all about it. But we do have Ryan Kinnell, the most positive man on the internet here. What's up, Ryan?
Yep, super positive. Excited to be here. I can't believe that they decided to sabotage us. The Civil War at Lucasfilm. The winner decided that they needed to go change Ahsoka to premiere during Tuesday night's main event to counter program us, to silence us. I can't believe it. But the rumors were true, guys.
Yeah, they're basically pulling so they know how impactful this show is, and they're basically WCW and we're the WWF, and so they may get a small bump. They may get a few weeks. They may bring in, I don't know, they may get somebody from the G&G to join, call them the Outsiders for a few weeks. But I think we'll prevail in the long run. So I'm feeling pretty confident about that. Ripa. I mean, who, by the way, we only got Rip for a little while. Ripa's going to have to bounce and go watch Ahsoka tonight. So he told us that's his priority. So what's up, Ripa?
Yeah, that's not happening. Not a chance. But nah, man, I've been fucking busy. I just got home. Excited for another Tuesday night's main event. But in the warehouse all day, we're getting these orders out. Got a lot of them out so far. And we're kind of moving forward with these orders. Like we're getting them out a little quicker as well. We have 14,000 that have already gone out. So we've been pushing, man. I'm really happy for my team. But yeah, it's the last week of Ice 2 pre-order campaign. So we're kind of just pushing on and yeah, just grinding away. But yeah, I'm glad to be here for another Tuesday night's main event.
Hey, you're all about customer service, right?
Yeah.
So I got a request as a customer. Can you stop doing multi-million-dollar campaigns and just come back and play Mario Kart?
Well,
I mean,
once everything's, I will say this, once everything is smooth over at the warehouse, I will be back to doing just regular
shit. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we're moving in that direction. We got some, we're getting more staff and once everybody in the company knows, the best use of my time probably isn't packing orders. It's just not because it's creative stuff I can be doing and all that. So at some point that will not be the case. And I'll be back to, streaming a lot and doing stuff like that, be it with Mario Kart or whatever it is that I want to do. But it is good though. I still want to be at the kind of ground level.
Mm-hmm.
The team to also see, the freaking owner of the company out there packing the motherfucker out of these boxes. So it is fun though. It is fun to get out there and interact and engage definitely as our team is growing. So it's been a great experience. Still, it's just something I built at the end of the day. So I take a lot of pride in it. So even though it is work, it's something that is almost therapeutic for me.
Hell yeah, man. It's good stuff, man. I love seeing it. Yeah, we'll welcome you back whenever the time. So it's gotten so bad I've had to start beating Johnny again, I mean, so I had to kind of check him. I had to remind him, the old man still got it. And so I brought home the dub. What's funny is I had a 40-point lead going into the final fucking round, and he made almost all of it up on me.
Damn.
I think Hellstorm was targeting me. But speaking of targeting, he may have the latest strand of the.
Man, I ain't that sick.
You're about to be.
Yeah, I know it. Drunk 3BO, what's up, man?
How many boosters do I have to get to fight this thing out? It's just affecting my voice, so kind of weird. Things are good, man. Things are really good.
75K. Congratulations, 75K.
Yes.
Yay!
Good job, buddy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
That's
man.
pretty awesome. Thank you.
Good stuff, man. Happy for you, man. Happy for you.
Your Rachel Zegler and Gina Carano video is killing it.
Yeah.
I got lucky with that one. I think I got lucky with that one because she sent me a message. She goes, "I think Rachel Zegler blocked me." And I was like, "Oh, she sure did. Let me just do a quick video on that real quick." So.
But then we found out that she actually blocked her probably a year ago or some shit.
I think she unblocked her though.
Oh,
because
really?
Gina was able to see that tweet.
True.
And then she quote tweeted it.
Yeah.
And then it was blocked again.
I didn't know if she did the old copy paste.
Nah, she quote tweeted it. That's why when you go to Gina's account, it doesn't show up. It shows as busted.
Gotcha.
So
yeah, because I was wondering about that because when I went to go look at it, it kept showing the account limits her tweets or something like that from Gina's account. But she didn't block me because I'm actually a nice guy. I don't
block me
respond
either,
on Twitter.
and I got it pretty good on 2 videos actually before those stories kind of broke out. So
she's only blocking women, but then she wants to blame men for all of her hate.
That's it.
Make it make sense. If she blocks all the women, she can't see the hate, so she can say, "Oh, it's only men hating me."
Yep. Fake victim mentality. Yeah, Jay. Jay, a wise man once told me that if you make videos on YouTube, you'll get subscribers.
You'll get subscribers.
Yeah.
No
Who was
way.
that? Who said that?
Weird how it works.
I know.
Yeah, after fucking years and years, and I've invested tens of thousands of dollars into researching this. That if you put out content, people can find it. Yeah.
Isn't that something?
Also,
I gotta correct Ryan on one of his videos about his Blue Beetle. If you could share my screen, it has come to their attention.
I was going to bring this up later, but I'm glad. No, you're good. Yeah, look at that. Look at the
tropical storm Hillary had a significant impact.
Come on, man.
It's so weird that the same studio didn't say the same thing about the Barbie movie, which
you need to go back,
which was actually did a little bit better than its projections.
You got to go back and correct your video.
And Oppenheimer did better its projections this weekend too.
Yeah, it was just the Mexicans who are scared of the storm, right? That didn't go and watch this movie in LA. That's like their whole thing. It's like LA is the biggest market for this movie. Well, yeah, it's the biggest market for basically every movie. Like that's why this happened. They'll do all the cope they can. By the way, Blue Beetle's #1 at the box office run is over. Barbie's surpassed it again.
Nice.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
DC flop. You know, I mean, if they keep this up, I mean, it's almost like Ripa's just like he's just got the timing perfect. You got Marvel and DC just running their shit into the ground, and Ripaverse is just hitting new levels every day. So that's what it's all about. Create something that the people want.
Yeah.
Clearly Marvel and DC aren't doing that right now. So Rolo, the Puerto Rican pistolero, is here, and I'm dragging this out so I can find the clip. There it is.
We are also praying for the people of Puerto Rico. We love Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. And we also love Puerto Rico.
Whatever happened to that guy? I haven't heard much about him in the news in the past couple of years. So whatever happened to that Trump guy?
No idea.
I'll have to do a little Google search, kind of see what he's been up to. He's been flying under the radar. How you doing, Rolo?
Doing good. Looking forward to the show. It was good to meet Melanie last week. I'm glad that she enjoyed herself here at HQ and enjoyed our parks. It's always a good thing.
Heck yeah. Yeah, man. How's life been treating you? What games you been playing, Rolo? I saw you was playing Gears. Last week.
Man. I haven't been playing enough lately. I haven't been playing enough Fortnite. That's for sure.
I heard that.
That's been a serious problem.
Hey, me and Beardo was cleaning up last night. We handled business.
Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
Got birthday stream. We're like, let's handle it. I mean, I don't want to talk about the first few matches before we got wrecked, but we'll talk about the last match before we brought home the dub.
Yeah.
So that's all that matters.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
But good to have you, Rolo. Krista Nova. Hi, Krista.
Hi, I just want to say, yes, I never closed an ironing rack before because I have a reason. Growing up, we never used one. It was always like ironing it like on the bed or like on a flat surface. So
I was in my room, like, I don't know, 2 floors down, and I'm watching the stream, and I'm going, eventually she's gonna get this, right? Eventually.
I think it had to be a joke. Like, there's no way that a woman's never used an ironing board before.
I never used listen, my parents are immigrants. Okay, we don't use that. So I don't know. Anywhere to save $1, we just don't have that.
Oh man, good stuff. Good to have you, Krista. Stephanie, My Nerdy Home.
Hi, we're also live on Locals, so come over there and hang out with me on Locals.
There we go.
A couple of you already there.
He celebrated his birthday yesterday. He's here today. Fear the Beardo. What's up, man?
Let's go. Yeah, nothing much. Doing pretty good, but my birthday is gone and past. The next big birthday is another man on this stream. It's Mr. J Drunk 3PO. Let's go. turning the sharp age of 29 on Thursday, and me and him will be doing a combined birthday party stream for High Tea, one of the most successful podcasts on YouTube right now, and it's just going only uphill from here. So happy birthday, Jay.
Thank you.
I feel like you guys are really stretching out these birthdays. It's like it's like a female birthday week shit. Like that's really what it feels like. Like I saw
we're grifting.
Beardo
We're
did like
grifting
a
hard.
Saturday
I didn't say anything.
birthday stream on Saturday. Then on Sunday, it's Beardo's birthday. And then I see Jay post a fucking cake on Sunday. And then wait, you find out Monday's actually Beardo's birthday. Like what the fuck?
I just posted.
Like holy
well,
shit,
they
this is
just
some
celebrated
female
early.
shit.
No, man. I hope it was just gonna.
We're gonna do the final culmination of the birthday week on High Tea Thursdays.
You're damn right. You're damn right.
A pretty good grift. I can remember that one.
Got a grift.
My birth month is here.
And returning for the second week in a row after hanging out here at HQ
Why
with
is
us,
Ryan
Melanie
hating, man?
Mack.
I don't understand that.
What's up, Melanie? How you doing?
Gig 'em. I'm excited to be back this time through the power of the internet. I had the most fun time hanging out with you guys out there. It was just so much fun. I was doing laundry earlier and found the Universal tickets in my pocket, and I was like, oh, I can't throw them away.
That's cute.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It was a pleasure to have you. You're welcome back anytime. And I don't know, I mean, audience, she said she had so much fun on Tuesday night's main event. She wants to come back more often. I told her she's welcome anytime.
Yeah.
So,
And so I'm happy to be here again right now. And then Jay made a vlog where he took me and the girls all to Disney resort thingies. I don't know exactly what it is, but it was
it's like
very fun
it's like
time.
how to not spend money but see everything.
Yes,
it was
Disney,
a very
like
fun
resort
time.
Hopping,
so yeah, you guys.
We rode a Skyliner, the boats.
Is that on the Jaywalking the Planet? Is that what that one
Yep,
is?
Yeah, I
Jaywalking
just kind
the
of dumped it
Planet.
over there. Yeah,
nice.
So,
And then, of course, I can't wait to see the vlog on the Geeks and Gamers vlog channel.
Mm-hmm.
That will be great.
I got lost.
Really good.
Like the first 5 minutes.
Chris Gore's in the chat. He says, men who care about their birthday are not men.
I posted one picture because Krista got me a
violence. Chris Gore.
Wow, Chris. Wow.
Chris, what the heck, man? I thought we were cool.
What's up, Chris or Frank? I love how he's now known
probably
as
why he's
Frank Gore.
mad.
That's probably why.
It's a little salty.
Oh, Frank
Sorry,
Gore.
Chris.
Chris,
Frank
did we
Gore.
forget your birthday? Is that why you're upset?
Hey, I didn't even know it was Gary's till he started jerking himself off on his birthday. And I was like, oh, man, I'm not on Friday Night Tights. Now I got to send $100 super chat since I'm not there and everybody's going to think I'm quitting Friday Night Tights.
Are you intentionally trying to misspell all your birthday super chats? Or are you
I
just
was
that
driving. I was driving both times. So, you know, you know.
That's understandable.
Yeah, you know, but like, what did you say about driving a standard? You're like,
at some point, driving stick just got too annoying because it was too hard to shift, eat, and text at the same time all the time.
Gosh.
It was one time, the worst time was I was going like through my neighborhood with a bunch of stop signs and stuff when I was living in Virginia, and I had a Dairy Queen ice cream cone. And I was like also trying to text. And that was like the point where I was like, it's just a little too much. This is a pain in the ass. I'm just going to go back to an automatic.
Ripa, did you see Melody Mack with the gig'em? What she did? So, you were Aggie?
I was there, wasn't I?
Yeah,
you were on the stream when she did it.
Was it that? I thought the first one was another stream and then she did it again, or was it here at main event?
It was here on main event.
We've done it so many times now. I couldn't remember what the origin was. Because when she introduced herself on Park Hop, and she's like, gig'em. Like, she's done it so many times.
It's my thing now.
Yeah, that's a thing now. I like it. She's taken over, and that's fine. Fuck the Aggies anyway. So I'm 100% supportive.
By the way, people say I'm not an Aggie. I went to A&M Corpus. I didn't go to A&M.
There you go. There you go. Yeah. There you go. So, hey, have you seen the Johnny Manziel special? That shit's good, man. That shit's good.
How many autographs were you signing for how many thousands of dollars when you were running track, Ripa?
I didn't sign jack shit. We don't get that. Well, I wasn't fired technically my senior year, so there were people that knew who I was, but it wasn't because I was running track. I wouldn't sign autographs, but not for track.
Oh man, yeah, that Johnny Manziel thing is like, it's good, it's fine. I enjoyed the first half more than the second half, and I enjoyed kind of reliving a lot of the moments as a fan, because obviously I was very connected to that whole story because I'm a Bama fan, and Johnny Manziel walked in there and beat the shit out of Alabama's that first year. And but the second half was kind of like, I expected more of kind of like
it feels like a story that wasn't finished. Like
it
was basically like, hey, this is what happened to Johnny Manziel, and this is how he crashed out of the NFL.
Yeah.
And then that's it. But it's like, okay, this guy's been around for like 6 years since then.
And there was nothing.
Bugs or turning up somewhere, randomly trying to come back for the CFL or all this shit. But there's none of that in the documentary. It's basically just the rise and fall. But after the fall, you don't get anything else.
You really don't. You really don't.
It's just hanging out with my buddies, fucking shooting darts.
Yeah, that's all it was. And before we really get started, obviously, we lost a good one. I don't know if it was officially yesterday, but Crip Daddy, the legend, and true legend. What a badass he was. And, we lost Crip Daddy. And I know that there's a GoFundMe out there that's far surpassed the goal, just showing what type of impact Crip Daddy had. And so big RIP to one of the coolest dudes on the internet right there for sure. And he kind of set this kind of precedent for like, hey, you're not a victim. All these fucking able-bodied people that could literally do anything, and they decide to sit around and feel sorry for themselves and put pronouns in their bio. And he makes all of them look they make themselves look stupid, but he made them look really stupid. And so just want to see a big RIP out to Crip Daddy. So
he's wheeling around up in heaven now.
He is.
And shout out to Ricky Berwick for the way he responded.
So did you see what this whole Meta PCs thing?
No, I haven't seen it.
So one, shout out Meta PCs. Obviously use code GEEKS or 199 for a discount. But in somebody's, I forget whose DMs it was. It might have been Pitmaster Broda. It was like they were talking about death or something, like what their last rites were. And I think it was something to the effect of Crip Daddy was like, if I die, I want Ricky Berwick's Meta PC to be burned and cremated with me, and they can't give him a new one. Something like that. So now there's been messages exchanged between Zach and Ricky. It's like, hey, can we cremate a PC? I think so. We'll see what happens.
I love that so much.
Yeah, man. Such a good dude, awesome. Man. Such a good dude. It's gonna be missed for sure. So but rest in peace to Crip Daddy, and thanks for all the memories you gave us and everybody. The reaction's been pretty cool, and it's just kind of showing you what type of impact Crip Daddy had. So
I was holding off for a little bit because I was genuinely. He's kind of pretended to be dead before, right?
Oh yeah, he has. I've already cried over him before, and it was a joke.
Yes,
so here I go again.
So I was, and it's like I 100% believe that Ricky would be in on a fake Jonathan death story, right? Yes. So I was kind of holding off, and once I saw them sharing the GoFundMe, I'm like, okay, that's legit. Unfortunately, but.
He has. He's pretended to be dead a few times.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, he's almost died a few times. Like,
true.
I mean,
yeah. Man.
And I love on his birthday, he's like, made it another year, and I'm about to make it everybody's problem. Yes.
Yeah. My one of my big regrets is that we didn't get him on here, because we've had him on F&T, and wish we would have had him on here. We don't do the guest stuff that much here on Main Event, but it sucks, man. But rest in peace, and keep giving them hell, man. Eric Bailey.
Let's go.
Dropped $199, a 199, a proper 199 super chat. Hey, all, let's go. Another 199 for the G&G crew. Looking forward to another Ripaverse campaign soon. Jay will live on in infamy as Gina's secret love man-child, and Ryan will go into the annals of history as a legendary living racism. Hail to all. And
What?
go
I believe it's
tonight's main
anals.
event.
Wow.
I know. I wanted to say
Yes.
anals. I call it.
It makes
anals.
more sense when
It
it's
makes more.
anals.
It does. It makes a lot more sense. Thank you, Eric.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Appreciate that.
Awesome.
And
Speaking of Gina, I'll be with her
Yeah.
in Utah, September 22nd, 23rd. The Salt Lake City Fan X
hell yeah.
Comic-Con.
Nice.
Come say hi.
Hell yeah.
Be fun.
Yeah, and if you got any links on that, Jay, feel free to drop them in the chat so people can
Appreciate it.
go over there. It's good stuff. Yeah, so I mean, Ripa's, just crushing it, and we love seeing that. Love seeing everybody out there doing their thing. So many good independent things are going on right now, whether that be in our little world or just overall. Obviously, something like the Oliver Anthony thing blowing up and going crazy. Dude got offered this massive contract, turned it down. Ripa, you and him need to have a conversation. Holy shit, because that's your kind of dude right there.
Anybody
So,
can, I respect that.
hell
That's
yeah,
for sure.
man. And yes, so I was reminded now. But I got a $500 super chat on Cobra Cast, and I forgot to play the Ripa clip. I play that every time it happens. I respect that. I got to put that in on my StreamYards so that whenever it happens, do that, because that's a funny ass clip. Let me see, where are we at? We got Cole Hauser 199 Yo Joe
For 50.
absolutely for 50. And on that note, today I actually picked up the new Rock and Roll Classified, and this is Gary from Nerdrotic, man. Like this is Gary's action figure right here. Look at that. It's Gary. Look at that.
Hey.
Oh my gosh.
It's
That
Gary.
is awesome.
And then the memes are in here. Let me see. Somebody memed it and basically put the glasses on him. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, right here. Look at there. See? It's Gary.
Love it.
Which
That is
I've always
awesome.
thought Rock and Roll had the Gary. Like, so Rock and Roll is always one of my favorite action figures back in the day. And the new updated version is pretty badass too. So yeah, that's good stuff right there. So Gary's got his own action figure. G.I. Joe 199. Thank you, Cole Hauser. Appreciate it. So I guess the first thing I want to talk about, I actually want to talk about this thing with Melanie, with Rachel Zegler.
Mhm.
So Rachel Zegler, the new Brie Larson, and a lot of people have called her that. I know you called her that in your video. A lot of people have talked about this. Ryan is it used to be me. I used to be the expert on Brie. Ryan is now the expert on Brie Larson. Is she the new Brie Larson, Ryan?
I think she's worse than Brie Larson.
Yeah.
She really is. She really
to be
is.
honest with you.
Yeah, she is.
I
Yeah,
agree.
and Bree's obviously already redeemed herself, and you turned the page, turned the corner, liked my tweets, is now a part of this community. We accept Brie Larson. Brie Larson.
Turn the page.
But Rachel Zegler, she's way younger. And I think that she is, even through all this stuff, she's like wearing clothes to send a message about, like, I'm not crying. She's retweeting this shit about men. Like, I think she's going to be much more vocal about all of this stuff. And this movie's still a year away from being seen. That's the thing. Like, this movie's a long way away. And for it to already be going through all this stuff while the writer strike is actively happening, just wait. This is somebody who had a YouTube channel, and it has a YouTube channel, still uploads occasionally. Before she was famous, she was just like singing and stuff like that on her YouTube. And that's one of the ways she was discovered, I think. But I think she is not going to know when to stop, and is not going to listen to anybody, and is just going to continue to go on and on and on.
And Disney ain't gonna step in. And so that's good. That's good content for all YouTubers out there. YouTubers, anybody wants to start making videos, that would be me. But
they can't step in. They can't step in because like, what are you gonna do, right? Are you gonna silence this woman, this brown woman that you hired specifically because she's a brown woman, and you bragged about how she's a brown woman who's gonna play Snow White? You parade her up there as some sort of fucking trophy in the diversity Olympics, right? Like, that's how you present this person. So you're fucked. You can't like back off that. You can't try to silence her. You can't cancel this movie. You can't pull the plug because of the way that you've conducted business. It's just like with Bob Chapek and the parental rights and education shit. If you're going to do all this and you're going to preach about, we love all the gays, we support the gays, we hire the gays, we love the gay community, but we're not going to talk about this bill, you're going to have the very same people that you've been pandering to that whole time ask you, what the fuck? What are you talking about? They're going to point a rainbow colored Glock right at your temple and march you up there and say, you're going to do what we say, or we're going to call you a homophobe. That's the same shit that will happen with Rachel Zegler in the form of, we're going to call you a racist if you do anything to basically fuck up this movie for her.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
So Melanie, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, the way I see it is like, if she really believes in what she has said, I'm not even the type that's like, oh, she absolutely has to apologize. Well, if she still believes in what she says, at least defend that stance. But that's not what she's doing. Instead, she's going, oh no, man, misogyny. And it's just ridiculous.
It is. So what did she, so how was there an interaction with you and her where she blocked you?
There was, and I didn't even realize she blocked me until Jay's like, did Rachel Zegler just block you? And I'm like, did she? She did. So basically she had that be kind tweet. Oh, I wish everyone was kinder or something like that. And I quote tweeted it. And I said, you first, because I'm just remembering like how she treated Gina Carano and stuff like that. And so it's like, that's what did it. That's what got me blocked. But it's just hilarious how she's blocking women and then but vocally saying it's the men that are coming after her. So
pretty interesting right there. Now Jay might, if she just blocks a few more people, Jay might actually beat Nerdrotic to 1 million subs. That might happen. Jay, you've been on the case. So what's the latest from your perspective on this? Are you hoping she continues to talk a little more?
I've been checking every hour that something happened. I almost did a video on her I Cry No More Tears shirt that that was brought out. She wore a shirt today that said something like I don't cry anymore. I can't cry any more tears. So it's yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's just wild. I told Gina, I was like, you just need to make fun of a few more celebrities for me. I get that silver play button. No problem whatsoever. So
how many views is your video up to now?
It's not like 280,000 last I checked.
Something like that.
It's just
that'll be the biggest
up.
That'll be the biggest viewed video on my channel.
You need to
another Gina Carano one. What? That doesn't make sense.
No way.
You need to change your channel to Drunk 3PO Rises. Just go all in.
Yeah.
Make the same video 5 times. It's okay. We support that. Me and Ryan have done that plenty of times.
I fully support that. I've done that before. It's like when She-Hulk, it was like, all right, how many She-Hulk videos can I make this week?
It's so damn good. So yeah, I mean, I think that she's going to continue to do this, and I think that I don't think she's going to stop. And like Ryan said, it's not like they're going to step in and do it. Now, does she have any other major social media platforms that she talks on? Have we looked at that? I'm sure Jay has.
I mean, she has Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Like that's what she uses. So I don't think she's been. I haven't seen anything. I've seen no direct comments towards it, anything. Obviously, we talked about that video that was circulating that was just bullshit. That was from over a year ago that people tried to phrase as if it was some response. That was bullshit. I saw a rumor the other day that Bob Iger had a sit down with Rachel Zegler and asked her to stop. And like, y'all realize this is a strike, right?
Yeah, they're not
talking to actors. You fucking retards. Like, what the fuck? Jesus.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, the activists are out there in full force, and I mean, again, I have no problem with her running her mouth however she wants to say whatever you want. And that's not the problem. The problem is they only allow you to talk if you have the right opinions or politics. That's really what it comes down to. And but they respond to the mob. If the mob's coming at you, if they're calling you a racist, sexist, all that shit. I mean, Ripa, I saw your video. How you responded to somebody trying to get someone at your company you to fire somebody.
Yeah, fucking man, I almost just used the game word on how we were live.
That
shit's
my fellow transphobe Brandon. You're gonna let him go.
Yeah, it's not happening. That really pisses me off, like mainly because obviously that shit doesn't work on us, but the fact that that's people's like first instinct, it really aggravates the shit out of me, like for real, because I know people that are losing bits of their livelihoods because almost did it again because of some person like fucking doing some shit and like trying to go after people's employers. It's just that is you are legitimately scum of the fucking earth. If that's like your first instinct, someone says something as mild as what Brandon said, and then think, oh, well, it's permissible to just go to the employer and try to snitch them out and try to concern troll and say, why would you hire this person's like, go fuck yourself, dude. Like, fucking go fuck yourself.
That just has to be the standard of like not letting these fucking weirdos have any impact. It's really, I don't even think cussing them like a dog is even like, it's simply just going, no.
Yeah, tell them fuck off.
No. It doesn't matter. I don't care what you think. It doesn't matter what you think. It has no impact on what we do. So no, I'm not here to worry about your feelings and all of that. And
it's just how times have changed is crazy because, you know, back in the day in the 90s and stuff, we had recess. You had that little kid Randall who would go tell on people all the time with his little notebook, and we made fun of people like that.
Yep.
And these Randalls have grown up and are snitching on people all the time, and they feel validated for it when it's like we should be making fun of them again for it.
Yeah, I heard that. And making fun of people, you know, that's part of life. Like as a gamer, I'm really happy that gamer word is our default to kind of describe the word we want to say. I'm glad that we call them gamer words.
It's crazy to like remember, like even 10 years ago, we was using that shit so fucking loose.
Oh,
on the
constantly,
internet.
man.
Like it was crazy. Like that's why so many of these guys have their tweets like uncovered of them saying it, because it was like that specific term.
It is an accepted word.
Yeah.
Like so when I was in the military, obviously the military is probably a little bit looser than most like offices or whatever, but if I wasn't called the F slur or used the F slur 5 times before noon, it was a weird fucking day. Like, it's part of your normal vocabulary. There's nothing fucking hateful about it. It's just what you call something when you think that's kind of lame. Right? Like, that's it. That's all it is. I mean, come on.
That's all it is. And I want to get back to a world where you get called that 5 times before noon.
The world was a lot better when that was just in everybody's vocabulary saying it loosely.
Yes, absolutely. I was watching, we had the first Fast and Furious movie on here the other day. And in the first 5 minutes that words dropped. And I'm like, you can't even say that. You can't even say that.
What was that movie? What was it? That movie with Robbie Downey Jr. and
Tropic Thunder?
No, it wasn't Tropic Thunder, where he was in some dude was like oh man, I think it was, what was it? He was at a bank and it was about to close.
No, you're talking about Due Date.
Yeah. And
was Zach Galifianakis?
With Zach Galifianakis. How about you do your fucking job, hillbilly?
Yeah, that one.
Zach Galifianakis also in Hangover.
It was just loose, man. I'm like, it was just a better time when people were just using that like just willy-nilly.
Yeah.
People weren't, let's say this, they weren't as offended over just random shit like that.
And I will say, and I apologize, Melanie, because I know you really are sensitive to that word.
Oh,
and,
you know. I'll plug my ears.
Melly's tweet when she fucking like tweeted that like fucking 5 times. I was goddamn.
You know, I'd like to think I kind of started something because now it doesn't have the shock value it did. But when I did that, I was getting salutes like in the replies.
Oh,
people are like, "Woo!"
You thought your account was gone, yeah.
I was happy because I got the salute, you know, the tears, and I'm like, "See you, Melanie. Is it good to know you?"
Yep. I lost the sponsor over it. It was worth it. It was worth it.
But I feel like, I do feel like, I feel like that there's slowly, the tide is turning in a little ways. Like, I remember when you couldn't even really, like, this is a few years ago, you couldn't even really call something gay.
Right.
You know what I mean? As like a
we've started it back up.
Yeah, we're using it.
Even
I know you said
yeah.
I don't care anymore. Bring it back.
Yeah.
I like it, man.
And again, it's not even meant to be direct. It's just a fucking word, man.
You're just calling each other lame.
Let's just be real. I've always substituted other things. I think cocksucker is basically like my sub-in for that word, which I've used a lot. Like I've used that a lot, and that's pretty. If you hear me say that, that's usually what I want to say.
Yeah, I heard that.
It's kind of it feels more angry, honestly, than using it.
It's just the way you say it, Ryan. You cocksucker.
Yeah, it's just kind of
probably.
It's just kind of how you say everything. You just say everything so angrily.
Bro, I will never forget the Sports Wars comment I got. It was covering some Colin Kaepernick, some bullshit, and it was like, you can just tell this guy wants to scream the N-word. Like one of the funniest Sports Wars comments ever.
Yeah.
You could just tell.
You could just tell. Yeah, it's like, that's Ryan for us.
Accurate.
That is Ryan. Let's see here. Andrew Rob for 50. And look at that shirt, Jay.
Yeah.
That shirt.
Thank you.
Melanie is on a roll, upsetting the actors. First, it was the lady from Horizon Forbidden West, and now Rachel Zegler. I was gonna say Ziggler, like Dolph Ziggler. I wonder who she'll upset next. Who's up next, Melanie?
Stay tuned. I've got to figure that out. I'm gonna need some suggestions.
I met Dolph Ziggler.
You met Dolph Ziggler?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, he was. They did a WWE on base thing when I was in. I think it was when I was in San Diego, and Dolph Ziggler was there. A couple other people too. I forget, but Dolph Ziggler was like the one that stood out in my mind. He was cool as shit though.
Yeah. I think Dolph Ziggler. He's doing under another name now. I think I don't watch current wrestling that much, but
Mark Henry was there too, and I was wearing like a Green Lantern shirt, and he was like, "Oh, it's cool, Green Lantern. You like comics?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm into comics." And then I started going off on this entire tangent about how they really fucked up Justice League, and he was like, "Oh man, I didn't know what I was getting into here." Yeah, it was fun.
Ziggler's way underrated. Is he not going by another name now? Am I wrong about that? Is he still Ziggler? Okay, I thought he was. I mean, I know he has another name, like an IRL name, but I thought he was going by a different name now. I don't even know where the hell he's wrestling. I don't even know if he's.
I met Sergeant Slaughter then too. I asked him if he knew who D-Day Cobra was since he followed him on Twitter. He was like, "Had no fucking idea."
Dude, I was so fucking happy. I was so happy when Sergeant Slaughter followed me. I'm like, I fucking made it, bro. Like Sergeant Slaughter followed me, and then before I checked his profile, I was so excited. And I sent him a message. I'm like, "Hey, Sergeant Slaughter, I'm a huge fan. Yo, Joe, I'd love to have you on for an interview." And I'm like, just waiting. And I was like, I wonder how many people he follows.
And 175,000.
I'm not important.
It's like the John Cena follow.
Yeah, exactly.
People are like, "Oh my God, John Cena followed me." Yeah, he also follows 10 million other people.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so sad. I was like, damn it. And then I saw like all these accounts with like 12 followers going, "Thanks for the follow, Sarge." And he's just retweeting them. I'm like, fuck.
That's you. That's you.
Yep. It's not even him. It's his publicist too. So that
And
makes
for
it
the
even
record,
worse.
and for the record, he never responded to my DM. So
It happens.
He could have just given you a thumbs up react. Something.
nothing at all. Oh man. Oh well, it is what it is. But yeah, that was like I don't get starstruck really at all. Like I'm like everybody knows I'm a Christopher Nolan fan. I don't want to fucking meet Christopher Nolan. I don't want to interact with Christopher Nolan. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? But it was just obviously Sergeant Slaughter, anything G.I. Joe related is a big deal to me. But yeah, that was I fucked that one up big time. But hey, you know, it is what it is. Maybe he could have been the first to not be affiliated with Geeks and Gamers. Instead, Zack Snyder beat you to the punch, Sarge. Too bad for you, man. Too bad for you. Speaking of Zack Snyder, Rebel Moon, we have the Rebel Moon trailer. I watched it. I don't think it looks that good. I think it looks like a girl is the key to everything story again. Yeah, I don't know. Has anybody got any thoughts on this? I mean, I feel like there's some level of hype around it, but I mean, this is basically he's pitched Lucasfilm, correct, Ryan? He made a pitch.
So this
to
is
Lucasfilm.
back in the day, like 10, maybe not 10 years ago, but almost 10 years at this point. He made a pitch to Lucasfilm about a series of Star Wars movies he would want to do. They basically said no. He said, "Well, I'll just go and kind of adapt this story into my own universe anyway." And I mean, like, to be honest, 3 years ago, if I'd seen like that trailer, I probably could have been like fairly hyped for it. I can't say I'm excited for it now. It looks like mix of Star Wars and Dune and kind of John Carter, to be honest, a little bit too. But yeah, I don't know. I can't say I'm hyped about it. So.
Yeah, it's like a 3-minute trailer or something like that. And I mean, like I said, it really does have the whole, oh, look, there's a girl and everything is centered around her.
I like the lightsabers.
So
those kind of.
I mean, visually it looked really good, but that's every single Zack Snyder movie.
That is every Zack Snyder movie for sure. And but I mean, I'll probably check it out just to kind of see what it's about. I mean, as much as I hate his DC films, I've liked a lot of his stuff.
Looks like he filmed 2 movies back to back.
Yeah, they filmed the whole thing, and they're releasing one in December and one in April.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
So, yeah. Part 1, part 2. And like to be honest, like I think that this overall, fucking Zack Snyder thoughts aside, it's a good thing to just be like, hey, I'm gonna start this new fucking universe. It's my original shit. I'm gonna do whatever I want with it. I'm gonna build this entire world out. That's a good thing. In my opinion, that we're having that we got major money put into something like that, as opposed to another retread, another franchise, another thing like that. So
that's all I was saying. It's like it's just something different that's not attached to Marvel, DC, Star Wars, or something like that. So
hey, Zach, if you want to come on and do an interview, let me know. I have no problem having a good old conversation with you, Zach. Just let me know. You and your wonderful wife are invited to have a discussion with us. I'm sure she'll be thrilled to come on to Geeks and Gamers. Somehow I don't think that will happen. But either way, we'll see. Yeah, so that's kind of out there. And I know that everybody's really excited for Ahsoka. We're going to discuss at least the upcoming premiere of apparently it's going to save Star Wars. Apparently, and that's something we have not heard that. Like, we have not heard that. We have not heard that a series is going to save Star Wars. This is the first time we've ever heard it. So that'll be pretty interesting indeed. Neanderthal 2024 50.
For 50.
Prime time. Took my YouTube budget for the night, but here is a few dollars. You tell Alex Stein. Look at you. You tell Alex Stein to back. I will get Dave Portnoy on him if he doesn't back off my YouTube revenue. Okay, you tell.
Because Jeremy and Dave Portnoy are tight.
We are. We're tight.
Super tight.
We're tight. So it's all good. Neanderthal. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you.
I'm tight.
We're not. I'm not. I mean, look, I'm nothing like I'm not that tight with Dave. I'm certainly not as tight as his jeans are.
Jeremy's
holy
tight.
Fuck.
What?
Dave Portnoy's jeans those are some tight fucking jeans, man.
Why do y'all keep saying that?
Boy,
why do you keep saying it?
Because y'all keep saying it. It's funny.
Nick Hammer Schmidt for 50.
50.
Happy birthday to Beardo and Jay.
Oh,
so many mixed emotions on this weekend. For many birthdays for Gary, Beardo, Jay, but also prayers to Crypt Daddy and his passing. 100% on that. Hey, Melanie, as a fellow Christian, I was curious if there are any songs, hymns you love. There you go.
We were jamming to some decent rock in my car.
We were. That was so fun. Man, for some reason, my mind's drawing a blank, but I just posted on Twitter or X the other day. I randomly had some lyrics to an old hymn that came to my head, and I was like, oh, I'm going to tweet these out. And,
I actually like a few. There's a few like old school like Christian bands I listen to from time to time.
Today or bust. For Today all day long, man. Anything For Today. You want to talk good hymns? Anything by the band For Today jams. Top fucking bottom. Front to back.
Who is this? I was listening to this band the other day. I'm drawing a blank. They're in my playlist. Third Day.
I love Third Day.
Yeah, I like
They're
Third Day.
so good. Yeah.
Third Day is awesome. So I
I
really
like Rachel Lampa. I don't know if you guys heard
I don't know
her.
if I know who that is.
Yeah, Rachel Lampa is really good.
I like some of like the 90s, early 2000s Christian rock, like Skillet,
awesome.
1,000-Foot Crutch, Disciple.
I listened to the fuck out of
Pillar.
Newsboys back in the
Newsboys, yes.
Newsboys were the
Great.
shit.
Newsboys is awesome.
Yeah, Newsboys.
But yeah, that's good stuff right there. All right, we got Disco Cobra for 50.
That was our Christian music segment right there.
Yeah. There we go.
It's going to be a weekly.
It's going to be a weekly right there. Been hearing the sad news of one of your friends, Crypt Daddy, I believe. Very sorry to hear. I was not very well versed with him. I remember seeing him in some live streams, but don't much. We'll keep his family and you in my prayers. Thank you, Disco Cobra. And nice shot of you on your 4-wheeler right there. That is awesome. But yeah, thank you, Disco Cobra. Appreciate it, man. And yeah, I mean, I was just a fan of Crypt Daddy. Just watch. Same with Ricky Berwick. I've never spoken with Ricky Berwick, I don't think, but I'm just a fan of Ricky Berwick. You know what I mean? Just watching him on Twitter go after people is the best thing
Hilarious.
ever. I don't think I've been on. He's never been on FNT, right, Ryan? Ricky Berwick?
No.
Yeah, he's been in a few. He's absolutely in our sphere, and I know he's friends with a lot. I certainly we probably should get him on at some point.
Oh yeah,
Ricky wanted to come on naked, and we told him no.
Fucking Ricky,
I love Ricky,
awesome, dude. I love Ricky so much.
There was, God rest his soul, Uche.
Yep.
Do you remember when he brought up Ricky?
I don't remember
because he said we were playing Mario Kart. And someone that was in the chat, we were all laughing at Ricky. And he goes, "Are y'all laughing at that cripple guy?" And we were like, "No, we're laughing at something else." And then we laughed at that for like an hour. He thought we were laughing at Ricky, the crippled Ricky, not Ricky. I'm making it weird. You know what I mean? Like,
oh man, God, freaking Uche, man. I gotta say, man, some of his takes were just unbelievable.
I just reminded because we were talking about him on Mario Kart, how he was cheering for 10th place.
100%. Yeah, I was like, Uche was like, man, after the race was over, everybody was trying to talk about like the top 2 or 3 or 4 finishers. And he's like, yeah, man, I was back there, man. I was battling. I was like, bitch, shut the fuck up. You were like in 10th place. He goes, bitch, fuck you. I was in 8th. And I was like,
yeah.
The hell, Uche. But yeah, man, it's good stuff right there.
That stupid fucking level, that same damn sand course.
Yes, that's Uche's track. Every time we go to it now, we're like, it's Uche's track. So there you go. Josh says, happy belated birthday, Fear the Beardo. I myself turned 50 yesterday.
Hey.
So 50 for a 50-year-old.
Hell yeah. Happy birthday, Josh.
Dig it. That's awesome, man. Josh, thank you so much. Appreciate the super chat. Tonberry Masta
for 60.
60. I was gonna say it and then Beardo interrupted.
Oh, my bad.
Whoa. That's okay. That's okay. What's up, Tonberry Masta? Tonberry Masta was in the chat. He was praising Beardo too. I saw that earlier. I don't like pointing these things out.
What was he saying?
Nah, nothing. Fuck you. Joey says for 50. Hey, Jeremy, I've been a fan of yours for a few years now. Keep up the good work. Thank you. What do y'all think of the new Mortal Kombat 1 game? Are you hyped? I have not played Mortal Kombat in a long time. I played Mortal Kombat like back in the day. I played the first 3 a lot. And 3 was my favorite, even though 2 was kind of the king of that era. 3 was my favorite. Since then, I've never been a big fighting game person. I like Soul Calibur. I played a lot of Soul Calibur back in the day. Obviously Smash Bros. Shout out to Melanie, my only competition apparently here. So, Krista too. Well, no, I was just want to take a shot at Beardo. So there is gonna be a vlog. Bro, you fucking destroyed Beardo.
I always beat Beardo.
I was just being a good guy.
Steph is gonna be.
I was just being a good guy.
No, I almost beat Beardo.
Listen,
I don't remember it that way.
We missed an opportunity to get more footage of Melanie versus Krista because, so at first Krista was a little nervous when she faced Melanie, but then she got rolling and they had some hellacious battles. That was some good stuff. Amazing. We
finally found a worthy opponent. Just gotta say that.
That was some good battles.
It was awesome.
But that was like the last night Melanie was here, and it was really late. We got some footage, and I know Steph's going to be making a vlog out of it soon. But yeah, but we missed out on that. So that means you got to come back, Melanie.
Oh, for sure. So, I'll be there. And then we got to play Street Fighter too, because I love Street Fighter 6 is so good. And like talking about fighting games and like the new Mortal Kombat coming up. I'm not really that hyped for it. I don't think that modern Mortal Kombat's that good. I think Street Fighter 6 is just incredible, one of the best Street Fighter games in a long time. So that's where it's at. Really, really looking forward to the League of Legends fighting game. I think that's going to be really good as well.
So actually, so you bring up Street Fighter. Ripa, when's the last time you played any fighting games? I know you used to play like old school Street Fighter, right?
Yeah, my last fighting game, like I was really, really into, like I played competitively, was probably Injustice. Second one, but outside of that, I mean, I've played more of the more recent Mortal Kombat, and I haven't played the more recent Street Fighter, even though that was like my favorite fighting game, particularly Street Fighter 2. I think like that was everybody's fucking favorite.
Oh yeah,
fighting the game.
Yeah,
but nah, man, it's been a while since I was like really, really into like fighting games. It's been a minute. Like I said, last one like I really, really played, like I was always trying to be competitive in, for sure, was Injustice, but it's been a while since then.
What is that? So, Melanie, if you're talking about this new Street Fighter, because really the last Street Fighter I really played was Street Fighter 2. So, how does it compare to Street Fighter? Like, does it have the same feel for that, or is it?
Oh, I mean, it's going to be a whole lot different versus the Street
absolutely.
Fighter 2 for sure. But it's just really great, just all around. The characters, what I like about it is that the legacy characters that they bring back, I think they've done a great job doing justice to, giving them, because they still give them like their new refresh looks and costumes and stuff, because the characters are older now, but then they have the legacy costumes as well. So it's not just completely erasing their classic looks. But then they've introduced new characters, and I think that's cool too, because whenever you have properties that want to advance and they want to still appeal to a new audience, whenever you can still incorporate the classic characters, do some respect to them, while still introducing new ones, it's cool. Some people aren't the biggest fans of like some of the new characters, because you have like the really buff, huge buff woman and stuff. But to me, it's like, hey, there's still room for that. You still have the very feminine female characters that still look beautiful. I mean, Cammy looks amazing, or I'm a big Jury fan. She's my favorite. But yeah, it's just got a lot of flavor to it, a lot of style. And then I think another thing that's great for is people who aren't super familiar with Street Fighter and they're new to it. There's different control schemes. You got the modern control scheme and the classic control scheme. So I like to play with the classic controls, but if people who aren't super used to it, they can turn on those modern controls and it can kind of get them in the game faster.
Well, next time you're here, we're definitely we'll have to fire it up. So I am game for that. So thank you for that $50 super chat and asking us about Mortal Kombat. Raider just dropped 100.
Raider!
100.
Not Raptor. Not Raptor.
Raptor.
Ryan always call
his fucking dragon looks like a dinosaur anyway.
I see you, Raider.
So there we go. Thank you, Raider. Appreciate that. All right, let's talk about Ahsoka. So Ahsoka premieres tonight. It's the biggest thing.
It's starting right now, probably.
Is it starting right now?
It just hit 9 o'clock. So
hey, I don't fucking care. I'm not watching it. So I'm not watching it. But apparently it is set to become the greatest thing in the history of Disney. Who here is watching? I know Ryan's going to watch it so he can review it. Jay's going to watch it.
Yeah.
I'm on the fence because I actually really love the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian, and I was just checked out though after they got rid of Gina.
Mm-hmm.
And so that made me check out. But otherwise, and then plus seeing how terrible season 3 seemed, but I would have been totally on board to watch Ahsoka otherwise, because I was really into the first 2 seasons of Mando.
Well, so this is a direct tie to it's basically it's carrying over from Rebels and Clone Wars to a lesser extent, but it's a direct is it picking up right at the end of Rebels, Ryan?
It's tough to know until we watch it, but obviously we've seen in the trailers they have the scene from the end of Rebels, which by the way they've fucking already like retconned. But anyway, it's Dave Filoni, so it's to be expected. I I don't know exactly when they're going to start it and when we're going to see that scene or what the fuck's going to happen. So it's tough to know.
Well, thank you, Ryan. Disco Cobra's leaving the stream now. So thanks, Ryan. Appreciate that.
Damn it.
Damn it. Go ahead, Jay.
It's really weird because, like, I guess one of the major embargoes was lifted, and like a lot of the real reviews came out instead of the like the
social media
ones.
reactions.
And even Grace Randolph was like, I don't know if this is gonna be good.
That means it's probably good though.
There's this one, sluggish stock Disney spinoff. There's this one, lacks Andor ambition. I've been seeing a lot of people that love Andor and hate this show, as far as like reviews go. Disney's latest Star Wars outing is flat, flimsy, and devoid of life.
Damn.
It's
to
like
be clear, it's probably what, like 85 Rotten Tomatoes score or something right now for the critics.
Roughly. This one here, it says it presents a story of strong women. So it's like most of their men are off-screen men rather than being any self-definition. That's what Grace Randolph was talking about. She was like, I'm all for girl power, but there's no men in this, and it she said it makes it seem like they took all the women and put them in their own corner and had to do their own show.
I
So
almost
it's
kind of like that better, and I may be kind of the more unpopular opinion on this, but I actually love girl power stuff and girl boss stuff, but it has to be done right. I mean, clearly I'm a huge Lara Croft fan, classic Lara Croft fan. But my problem, and that's one reason that really like got me beefing with a lot of modern stuff, is because I always have loved girl power stuff with anime, with video games and this. And then that's the one thing that they've desecrated and ruined so much with modern entertainment. So when I hear girl power, it's like, oh, I might actually like this, but knowing how they're doing things lately, I don't know. But if there's not as many dudes in it and it's not at the expense of dudes, like, oh, it's like a competition, they have to prove themselves better than the dudes, and it's just, hey, here's a bunch of women kicking some butt. I mean, I might like it.
And to, like, I guess provide some kind of like a little devil's advocate to Grace's review, I guarantee you Grace Randolph hasn't watched Rebels.
Yes.
So if you're just coming from having like no idea, if you're just coming from having no idea, you haven't watched Rebels, and you just get thrown in, you're like, wow, look at all these fucking women. All these women were in the Rebels series. You know what I mean? They're going to try to find somebody else who is the star of the series who's missing, right? Disappeared with Grand Admiral Thrawn. So I can get that, but I don't think it's going to be done well. Certainly. I've been talking about that for a while.
She did say that that it would be beneficial for you to watch Rebels to understand what's going on in the show.
And I personally don't have a problem with that. I know I was watching Film Threat talk about it, and Alan was basically like, "Oh, that I don't know anything about it. Why do I have to watch Rebels?" I was like,
"That's how some things should be."
I mean,
but there is a difference between at least having some sort of very short synopsis in some way. Like, if you don't even understand who Ezra Bridger is, right? And they're just talking about Ezra and finding Ezra, and you have no idea anything these people. I haven't seen it yet, but that's just kind of what it sounded like they were coming from the perspective of. Like, that through 2 episodes, you have no idea who Ezra is and why they're important. So to not have at least something in there for the people that didn't watch Disney XD 10 years ago.
But I think that's the same.
Unrealistic.
To me, that's the same argument as the Mario's thing, though. It's like I don't care about normies. Normies don't like. I don't give a shit. But that doesn't. This is not a Disney thing. Because fuck Disney. But I'm saying specific to a show. If a show is intertwined in a universe that has fans and everything, I don't care if you're making anything for the person that knows nothing about it. I care if you're making something that knows that the people that know about it know about it. I don't give a shit about the people that don't know about it. You know what I mean?
I guess to me, that's something as simple as in the Super Mario movie, them just talking, like, name dropping Bowser and not explaining at all, like, who he is or what he is.
But that was a lot of the criticisms.
You know what I mean?
That was a lot of the criticisms of people are like, this doesn't explain a lot of this in the Mario movie. That was a lot of the criticisms from people that were turned off by it. And that's what I said. I said about the Mario movie, I'm like, if you don't know Mario, you're not going to know what the hell, like, this is not going to make any sense to you whatsoever. And but I like that, and I think we need more of that. We need more things that are geared to the specific audience that it's made for, not some rando that like, oh well, new people need to understand that. Fuck the new people.
Yeah.
Fuck the new people.
I go back because the only decent recent example is Picard season 3, where there were things thrown in there. It's like, if you didn't watch Star Trek: The Next Generation, if you didn't watch the movies, like, you weren't going to understand that shit, and it wasn't made for you anyway.
Yeah,
it was made for the fans at that point, because after a certain point, if you've invested literal decades in this shit, like I'm sorry, like, you can't just jump in. You can, like, I want more people to enjoy it, but I'm not necessarily gonna roll out the red carpet. It's like, go and watch this shit. It's already out there. Like, you don't really have an excuse.
I think that there's an appropriate balance to make something that is clearly intended for a wider audience versus something that was a niche audience. And like, to at least, I'm not talking about writing everything out or holding someone's hand through it, but at least have some sort of 30-second like understanding of who this person is and why they might be important to something. And maybe maybe that does get them to go back and watch that thing. But when you're taking something that's a fucking small niche, and then all of a sudden taking that thing and expecting a wide general audience to know what you're talking about, I think
when you
have to use your fucking head.
I think when you have a streaming service though, and all the content is exclusive to your streaming service, an easy way to resolve that is just to promote the previous series that explains everything constantly before the new one comes out.
Well, yeah, unfortunately they did. They said the must-watch Ahsoka content is like 50 episodes of Clone Wars, all of Star Wars Rebels, and like all our episodes of Mandalorian and Boba Fett. So they did like a list of the need to watch before Ahsoka, but it's like 50 episodes.
But I mean, there's there have to be YouTube channels with stuff with like recaps and things that are going on. It's like, hey, watch this video. We'll give you a recap before this comes out so that you'll be up to speed with what's going on. I mean, thankfully, there are a lot of fans who do that kind of content.
Yeah, I mean,
go ahead, Rollo. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying at this point, if they can do woke bullshit, like, I don't really care. Like, just if you give it to the fans, like, who gives a shit about the normies when you were alienating everyone before?
Right.
So it would be an improvement at this point.
And if I'm going to insert myself into something that's just been going on for a long time and I'm joining in, I don't want to be babied. And I don't know if this just comes from a background of being the only girl with 2 brothers. And anytime I was doing anything that they were doing, it was like, I never wanted to be babied. I never wanted my hand held. I wanted to just prove myself and I wanted to adapt. And I feel like that with any type of news, like a series or something that, oh, maybe I'm catching on late. I don't want that hand-holdy stuff. I don't want everything babied down just so I can understand it.
Yeah, I heard that. Japanese Demon Lord, can you please inform the normies about Titanfall 2, please, so it can get it fucking mainstream, so I can get another fucking Titanfall, since I'm just a normie fan? Please, where the fuck are the normies for Titanfall then, if I'm just all into normie stuff? Please give me normies. Go buy Titanfall. Get online. Let's play it right now.
Jeremy's not a normie. He didn't even beat Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, exactly. It fell off.
Fell off. So you didn't like Tears of the Kingdom either?
No, I do. But he's being fucking.
I didn't like it.
He didn't even play it, and he's talked shit about it.
I've been saying for weeks now that Tears of the Kingdom fell the fuck off, that the fan base completely abandoned it, that it's not going to win Game of the Year. Spider-Man 2 is probably going to win Game of the Year, or Final Fantasy 16.
No, I think Baldur's Gate 3 is going to take it now.
Win.
Oh my God.
Baldur's Gate will take it.
Baldur's Gate
is the dark horse now. I think that's people are going to take it.
Final Fantasy, Baldur's Gate, they got a good shot.
Yeah, Apex killed Titanfall 2. That is a fucking normie game. Apex is a fucking normie game. Fuck that game.
I agree.
If they had a wall running to Apex, that's what they need. They just need
Apex Legends is the Rachel Zegler of video games. Fuck that game.
I agree.
Damn it. Yeah, is my mic popping? A lot of people are saying my mic was popping all of a sudden.
But
I personally believe that Baldur's Gate is now going to... I haven't played Baldur's Gate, but I personally think it's probably, just based on the reaction, it's similar to Tears of the Kingdom. It's that, like, the response has been insane for Baldur's Gate.
I would say it's almost more like Breath of the Wild, because Breath of the Wild, like, nobody expected Breath of the Wild. Tears of the Kingdom, we already knew kind of what we were going to get, and we were hyped. This was kind of like, whoa, we didn't think that these guys were going to be able to come out with this game.
Yeah. Everybody, the Apex Legends fans are mad at me now. I don't care. I'll die on the Titanfall 2 hill. I'll die on that hill with the 5 fucking people that played
better. Yeah, I know.
Titanfall 2 is the greatest first-person shooter online multiplayer game ever made, and it's not even close. And I will die on that hill along with my MAGA flag. All right, those are the hills I'll die on. Right.
There's one game that was close, and it was Titanfall 1. Okay.
Yes,
So
exactly.
That's the game that was close.
I'm gonna say Battlefield 2
because I think Titanfall 1's had some maps that were better. Titanfall 1, the DLC maps for Titanfall 1 were amazing. Like some of the best FPS maps ever made.
I do agree. Titanfall 1 has some better maps, for sure. But yeah, damn it, I miss Titanfall 2 so much. Anyway, we got to continue to move forward. We got a lot of super chats. You guys are throwing a lot of super chats. But again, let's finish it up on Ahsoka really quick. So Ahsoka, the first 2 episodes are dropping right now. Our viewership has dropped from 72,000 people watching down to 2,600. So clearly Disney Plus is crushing it right now. Everybody stopped watching us to go watch Ahsoka. I will not be watching Ahsoka. Why won't I be watching Ahsoka? It doesn't mean that I don't like the character, because I do. I love the character. I loved Clone Wars. I liked Rebels. I didn't love Rebels, but I liked Rebels, and I liked the end of Rebels. It's about Disney Star Wars just in general, and Ryan made this point on Daily, but it's like, it doesn't matter how good Ahsoka is. Star Wars is dead. It is dead. It's dead, and it doesn't matter. I guess the only Star Wars I can really get behind is Battlefront 2, because we play that here on Wednesdays, and that's a lot of fun. But that's not the reason. That game's fucking dead too. There's only like 2,000 people.
They abandoned it.
Game. Yeah.
What if Ahsoka goes to the world between worlds and she undoes the sequel trilogy?
Just stop that shit, dude.
I knew somebody would get pissed.
Because I'm tired of people with fake bullshit giving people retarded hope like that.
Yeah, it ain't happening.
Guess what? If they were going to do that, why would they have connected everything in Mandalorian to the sequel trilogy? Guess what? They wouldn't have, right? They wouldn't have done that if that was actually the case. But no, they set out from the beginning, the Mandoverse, that's the intention to do it. We know there's going to be world between world stuff. It's going to be glimpses into could be's and what ifs, if Ahsoka had gone back, if she had fought Anakin on Mustafar, things that had happened. But like, let's not pretend that this is a real thing. But there's actual people out there that have been holding on to hope for that. For years, and have been making excuse after excuse after excuse because people have told them that that might be a possibility. It's not happening. Stop getting your hopes up for that stupid shit.
It ain't happening. And yeah, and really, like I said, Ahsoka could be the best show ever. It would have no impact on me on Disney Star Wars. I'm kind of where Ripa was a few years ago, where he just kind of was like, I don't care enough to even talk about Marvel and DC anymore. And that's where I'm at with Star Wars. I just don't care enough to talk about it. Especially after Obi-Wan Kenobi, my wonderful audience, requiring me to watch that. I feel like it's not as bad, but I remember Ripa getting mad because his audience like, go check out Miles Morales.
Oh man, you son of a bitch! Yeah, I never forget my audience for that shit.
I mean, I liked Into the Spider-Verse, but
I never forget my audience for that. They can go see that dumb shit. Well, it wasn't the Into the Spider-Verse. It was the first one.
I like the first.
I'm sorry. The first one I'm talking about.
The first one's better than the second one.
The first one was one of the ones that.
Oh
yeah, you like they fix the character, all this shit. I'm like, it's the same shit, and it's fucking terrible, man. Like, it really that would open my eyes to how easily impressed people are. Just send a black motherfucker jumping off skyscrapers in Jordan 1s, and it's all good. It's the greatest fucking animation.
That's all Peter Darker.
That animation style.
Peter Darker.
That's the Ripa. I summoned Riververse ain't the greatest thing you ever came up with. It was Peter Darker is the greatest thing you've ever come up with. Oh man, yeah, that's how I felt.
It wasn't terrible. It's just overrated as fuck. Like, to me, that's got to be the most overrated movie of probably of the last decade that
I enjoyed
it. Audience versus what it was versus what the audience. When I saw the shit, I'm like, oh yeah, they fixed the character. He's literally the same goddamn character he is in the fucking books. I can make an argument that he's fucking worse. So I was like, how dare my own audience fucking bait me into going to see that shit. Unbelievable.
Somebody asked about Rebel Moon trailer. We discussed it a little bit earlier. I think
I'll give it a shot because I do like the cinematography a lot, and that's really what sold me on Dune, was just like the artistic element of it. I think it was just so beautifully put together. I'm really excited for the sequel. That's one new movie I'm actually excited for.
Dune,
So.
Dune, I was blown away by Dune, and I was
too.
basically going to see Dune because I knew we were going to talk about it on Friday nights. I didn't care as far. I wasn't negative towards it. I wasn't positive towards it. I'm like, let me go see what this is all about. And I walked out, and I'm like, that's one of the best cinematic experiences I've had in a long time. Dune was amazing, and I can't wait for part 2. So Denis Villeneuve, he crushed it, and he's arguably on, like, he's right there with Nolan. Maybe Tarantino is, like, you know, one of the better filmmakers right now working today. Like, that dude's got a hell of a track record, and I can't wait to watch it. So that will be interesting. But yeah, ending the note on Ahsoka. So Jay's gonna review it because he's got a Star Wars channel, right, Jay?
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a live stream once a week with a panel of people, and we'll see how it goes. You want to be on?
Sure. I'm not even that versed on Star Wars.
Wednesdays tomorrow at 7 p.m.
Are you trying to kill our Battlefront stream?
Man.
Wow, Jay.
No, that's before. That's before Battlefront.
No, you didn't have to tell him that. You didn't have to tell him that. I was just Jay's trying to kill
I
our
just
Star
watch it
Wars
for the
content.
comedy purposes at this point. So
does that mean you're going to be on Battlefront afterwards?
Me or Melanie?
I mean, Melanie's always invited.
Either. Both.
You're only invited when I invite you.
Oh, okay.
You don't even play Battlefront 2, do you?
I've
Melanie?
never played it.
I bet you would like it.
Really?
You're not a big, like, you're just like a casual Star Wars person, right?
Very
like,
casual. I love the prequel trilogy. And yeah, I'm very casual Star Wars watcher. Yeah. But
okay.
I'm sure I'd like it.
I completely, my whole screen just froze up for a minute, but I heard everything.
I'll send you the link.
Yeah, Battlefront, like, it's like a $5 game right now. You got to get on PlayStation, and because it doesn't have crossplay. But we'd love to have you on.
Cool.
We'd play it, and it's got big map battles. So what is it, 40v40 on like supremacy and everything like that?
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
And
I just like Ewok Hunt, where the Ewok
Hunt's the best.
Ewok Hunt's phenomenal.
What are like your objectives for victory and stuff?
It's like Battlefront.
Battlefield.
Battlefield.
Battlefield because I
Battlefield
love Battlefield.
Yes, it's a lot like
Battlefield. Star Wars. Battlefield Star Wars character.
I probably would love it then.
Yeah, there we go.
It'll take you about 18 hours to download.
It does take a long time, man.
That's fine.
But it's got this mode called Ewok Hunt where you start out and you're a stormtrooper and you're on Endor and you have a flashlight and you could barely see, and then the other team is Ewoks and they're hunting you and they have their vision is better. And so it's kind of got a horror feel to it. It's really good. And when you die as the stormtrooper, then you become the Ewok. It's a lot of fun. And
fun.
Yeah, and I know Star Wars Theory's been playing it. I know you guys want me to reach out to Theory, Jay, so we got to hit up Theory, see if he wants to play with us sometime. And we could rebuild Battlefront all by ourselves.
We essentially already do. It's got such a small player base, but when we play, we shoot right up.
Maybe we can do that with Titanfall. Ooh.
We tried.
Oh, man.
We tried. Those servers are so bad.
It's really bad. It's really bad. Anyway, good stuff right there. But yes, Ahsoka's happening. Jay's going to review it. Ryan's going to review it. Ripa is about to bounce now so we can go watch it. I'm kidding. Anybody else watching it?
Not so I can watch it, but because I got to get ready to fly tomorrow.
Traveling tomorrow. So, so Ryan, when's your first Ahsoka reaction gonna be available? Later tonight? Because I know you're probably gonna do that before you leave.
I might like have it on or try to download it or whatever while I'm fucking packing up and shit. So we'll see. Maybe tonight. No real plans for it. So
all right.
I should judge the ships. That's the one thing I know they're doing. They're putting all the ships from all the books. I'm like, oh man, I know that.
Yeah, so I love bastardizations from Dave Filoni.
They pick and choose their bullshit.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
You want a link too, Rolo? You want me to send you a link too?
Yeah, I can probably do that time. I didn't want to start watching shows.
Don't fuck up my Battlefront stream, Jay.
It's only an hour, man. We're only gonna.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it.
You, me, and the movies are gonna be there.
Okay, cool.
X-Wing.
Yeah, I'll watch it tomorrow. Then.
Anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna bounce. So
all right,
Ryan,
see you guys later. Yep.
No, all right, Ryan, take it easy.
I don't get sick.
I don't know what we're gonna do without Ryan's positivity. We're gonna try to get through it. So bye,
somehow
Ryan.
you'll.
Ryan's
manage.
hilarious, man. It's not the
bye,
same.
Everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
So already.
You miss him already, Jay. Come on. so much
He's
quieter
freaking
here.
funny.
We need Epic Mike here now to kind of liven things up a little bit. What?
Whoa.
Yeah,
Oh, man, we lost him. Oh, man.
Hey, man, what a freaking... It just hit me.
Oh, man.
I was
Hayden
about to
Wayne.
About to say
Hey!
Hail Tuesday Night's Main Event. Hail chat. Hail the 199. Love when we talk games on Tuesday Night's Main Event.
Yeah.
Speaking of, we got Armored Core and early access for Starfield this week.
Yep.
Anybody looking forward to these? What are you guys looking forward to coming out later this year? So Armored Core does look really cool.
Yes.
I've never played the Armored Core games, but I did see some gameplay, and Armored Core actually looks really good. So I'm not so much in the Starfield personally.
Starfield is going to be a broken mess when it launches. It's Bethesda. Bethesda hasn't launched a working game in decades,
and they all get like and they all like dominate when they come out anyway. That's how good they are. So it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, and it will. I mean, it'll crush it like it always does. It'll be broken like they normally are, and people will bitch about it. And then, I have we ever seen a game that has released broken as hell and recovered? I mean, I guess Cyberpunk recovered some.
Cyberpunk kind of did.
It did kinda. In chat, drop your what you're looking forward to.
I mean, you can argue that's how Skyrim was. Like that's every Bethesda game basically. How can they keep selling Skyrim for like 10 years if people didn't like it? Like that's one of the craziest examples ever.
Chat, I know you're saying No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky, yeah, that's a good one.
It did. There is no doubt about it. From everything everyone has talked about with No Man's Sky, the game itself is phenomenal. But like, I'm talking about like getting this player base back.
Master Chief Collection.
Don't get me started on that motherfucker, dude. I was so excited. I bought that
Master
shit
Chief
day
Collection's
one.
amazing
I know it is
still
now.
Play it. It's great.
Yeah.
But I have real PTSD from that game. When I bought it, when it first came out, we would sit there for literal hours just trying. You know what I mean? I'm like, just work. Just let me have a match. You know what I mean? I was so mad. How long did it take? It took like a year to get Master Chief Collection.
No way. It was like 3, man. It was like 3 years for it to get really good. Now it's like the greatest example of a remaster collection of all time. They're adding skins and battle passes to like Halo 3. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Halo Infinite is shit. And then Halo Infinite is shit.
We got to get Ripa back on Halo. All right.
Yes,
Ripa,
we gotta play
get
Halo,
your ass
man.
back on Halo. All right.
It's got crossplay. It's got crossplay.
It's got to happen. Ripa's pretty good at Halo. He's pretty good at Halo. He's for Infinite. We had a lot of fun with Infinite when it worked. It worked.
I was talking with Dan. We're gonna start back up our Halo playthroughs soon.
Oh, really?
So
yeah.
Yep. So and then once we get to Halo 3, we can do 4-person co-op.
Yeah.
So let's go.
There we go. God, I haven't played through Halo 3 in a long time. It's been when did Halo 3 come out? 2007?
7.
So I probably played through it. Last time was like 2009. Probably.
Whoa.
2010 is the last time I played through it. It's been a long time. I don't even remember. I remember being blown away by it, but I'm talking like specifics. It's been a long time. But yeah, I'm all about like, again, I know you guys get mad because we play like fucking Fortnite and we play what works. I would give up all my channels if Titanfall 2 was like an online game that I could play. I just stream it 24/7. That's what I would do. But I mean, I could just stream myself trying to get into a match 24/7. That's not all you can do right now. But sadly, it's just
you just do Cobra Cast Light, and while you're waiting for the match to load, and you just do that for like 15 minutes, and you're like, okay, we got a match. And then
start going on a Trump, go on a pro Trump rant, and they're like, hold on, guys, we got in a match. Play the match, murk some people, and come back, start ranting about Trump.
It's like this Cobra Cast was brought to you by Titanfall. It's like a commercial break.
I'm also looking forward to Super Mario Wonder, the new 2D side scroller, obviously. There's a lot of discussion around that, if it's going to have online play or not. Spoiler alert, it'll suck no matter what in terms of the online play because it's Nintendo.
It already fell off.
Yeah, it already fell off. God damn it. Yeah. But I am looking forward to that one. I think that one's going to be cool. Any other games that's on anybody's radar?
For me, I'll probably give Assassin's Creed Mirage a try. Assassin's Creed is very hit or miss for me. I either love some of the games or just completely get bored of them. But so we'll see. I did genuinely love Odyssey. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
Couldn't really get into Valhalla for some reason. I liked the mini game. I forget what it was called, but the mini game where you're playing this like board game type thing. I played hours of that, but I couldn't get into the actual game itself. So we'll see what Mirage is about. Maybe I'll love it.
I think the thing that happened with Valhalla, and maybe some people disagree with this, but it's subconscious. It's that every other game had like epic ancient cities. That's what it was. And the Viking era was very medieval. It wasn't like as interesting. It was more wilderness, things like that. Whereas you had like ancient Greece, massive temples, ancient Egypt, massive temples, the Middle East, massive mosques and temples and things like that. So it's like the setting is totally different.
Yeah. And one thing that just made Odyssey so great was like fighting against like the gods, like, or like Medusa and all this stuff. Like it was so good. I really enjoyed it.
I saw someone in the chat brought up Broforce. We need to play 4-player Broforce.
Broforce is legit.
We need to play 4-player Broforce. Jay, that's right up your alley, man. Have you played Broforce?
I'll be playing the Monkey Island Sea of Thieves.
Oh, that's right.
Thieves, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Sea of Thieves.
I've never played Broforce either.
Alan Wake 2 was looking interesting, but it's looking like they're doing a bait and switch with Alan Wake. You're going to be playing as this chick cop, and Alan Wake's going to be sidelined in his own game. A game that people have been waiting for almost, I don't even know when the first Alan Wake came out. It's got to be over 10 years now. And you're not even be playing as Alan Wake for most of the time.
Wasn't there a guy that used to super chat Jeremy, like, will you play Broforce for like 2 years?
Yeah.
Every live stream Jeremy
literally, it was the most, this dude...
Every live stream, no matter where he was live, someone sent a super chat. Jeremy played Broforce for 2 years.
So good.
I remember that.
It got to the point where
I know that name.
It got to the point where I didn't play it just because he was just, it was a meme. It became a meme. Have you seen Killer Bean? Has anybody seen Killer Bean?
Beans?
No.
Killer Bean. Here we go, right here. Jay, it's all you. But it does look awesome.
That's what I look like.
Whoa.
That's actually pretty cool.
Man.
I know.
Max Payne peanut.
What the freak? Look at that bean.
Look like
It's like potato head bean.
yeah.
Oh,
This
sorry.
looks good.
Oh, man.
Well, I like
You got
this.
some like perfect dark
First and
vibes.
third. Look at that.
I'm down for some beans.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Freaking Max Payne, man. That's crazy.
Oh, that little bean had little hair on his head.
Oh my gosh.
It's a little choppy on Jeremy to play with.
Huh? Is it a little choppy?
Yeah, it's a little choppy.
Okay. Yeah.
We were
It looks,
just-
It looks
great.
good,
It looks
though.
good
Yeah, that
though.
looks
I
pretty
think it's
crazy.
only on Steam right now.
Rippo, will you play
okay.
beans?
Probably not.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
What about Payday 3? Payday 3 is looking kind of cool.
That'll probably be fun. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a good co-op game.
Yeah, I even tried to do like to share the whole screen, and it still it still wasn't working. But yeah, so there's I like how Jay started. Is that what I look like?
Wait, I thought you said here you go, Jay. I wasn't
No,
sure if
like
you
I
were
meant
saying.
like a game for you. I meant like a game for you, Jay.
Yeah, I like that. What's that little bean game that we used to play?
Fall Guys.
Fall Guys.
Yeah, Fall Guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that game.
Did you ever play Fall Guys, Melanie?
Fall Guys was fun. Yeah.
Krista, we got to bring that back. We got
Yeah.
to bring that
I
back.
agree
do
What
it.
with
about
you.
all right,
Yeah.
Melanie? Have you ever played Phasmophobia?
Yes. Loved it.
We're getting
Krista and Jay love that
we're
game.
getting into the Halloween season.
Let's do
I get
this.
Melanie on.
Ooh.
Count
Yeah.
me in. Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Maybe
Yeah.
we gotta go retro and do like Left 4 Dead, just like one day.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell
Mhm.
yeah.
For Halloween.
The chat's enjoying Librarian Krista. So
I
My eye
like
skirt.
it.
It's the blue
Blue blocker.
blue light. Yeah.
yeah. All right, Ricky Berwick just made a post. Ladies and gentlemen, Ricky Berwick just made a post. Right here is his message with Donovan,
Aw.
Crypt Daddy. You know, I was thinking if something ever happens to me, I want my dying request to be buried with Ricky Berwick's PC he got from Meta PCs. I want to take it to the grave with me. I don't want Meta PCs to give him another one.
That's what Ryan was talking about.
I know. So here's the post right here.
Oh no.
I don't know if that music's gonna get me hit or not. So.
Oh, they freaking did it! Look at that.
Yeah,
Oh, they did it.
damn, look.
It's an empty case,
Oh,
but
look
yeah.
at that.
It's still good. It's still
Oh
good.
man.
I
Good
love
on
it.
you,
Oh no,
Ricky.
they had a motherboard in the
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at that, man.
Wow.
Wow.
That's good stuff, man.
Oh,
So-
that's cool.
that's
That is cool.
amazing.
Yeah.
That is cool. No, oh, that's awesome.
I just love I love how Crypt Daddy's like I just want to burn Ricky.
That is cool.
If something happens to me, Jeremy, I want all y'all to get back tattoos. All
Of
right.
what?
hell yeah, I'll do that.
Should we do like a Sons of Anarchy back
Like Winnie the
tattoo?
Pooh.
Yeah,
or
let's go.
Winnie the
Okay.
Pooh?
Way
No.
to go.
Like
Hang on.
you tripping
Can we
him?
make it something cool?
Like Mary Poppins.
Hell yeah, he's cool.
Hell yeah, that's cool.
Here we go. Like Jay, so do we have to get something like this right here? We got to get something like Jax's back tattoo.
Jack's
Yeah,
back
something
tattoo is
major.
Awesome.
Here we go. Open in new.
Yeah, the Galactic Star Cruiser. tattoo.
So Jay
welcome
Jay
to the
wants us to get a Jax Teller back tattoo.
That's
Hell
it
yeah.
right there. We'll
There
say
we
Geeks
go.
and Gamers.
All right.
Yeah.
Dang.
With Jay's like smiling face right in the center.
Canadian Bears. No. If something happens to me, y'all better freaking play and laugh the whole time. Come on, no one crying.
Will grift the hell out of
Grift
it,
it,
man.
man. Make
I'll
a million.
grift the hell out of it.
If you can squeeze that out of my dead corpse.
Yeah, you're gonna make me cry.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm fine. I just
it's a long.
something's wrong with my esophagus. That's all.
It's a long way off. Long
His
way
teeth
off,
are
man.
crooked.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
His
back
back,
teeth.
back
back
teeth,
teeth are
back
crooked.
teeth are crooked.
Gives him a stutter and a lisp.
Joey 450.
50.
Grace Randolph lost all credibility with me when she said that Super Mario movie story was offensive. Yes.
Yeah. She's
Grace
kind of
is,
a meme right now. Anyway, that's the only reason why I brought her up. So.
Yeah, she's
I
something,
thought she
man.
would love Ahsoka because she kind of falls into that, I love girl power. Like that's just where that's why I brought it up. The fact that she was like, it's a little weird.
Ned from the Vale says, "Hail Geeks Gamers! First Tuesday night's main event. Just got my Rippa verse order in the mail
Nice.
today. I no longer have FOMO. Legit,
Hell
my
yeah.
first comic as an adult. Can't
Hell
wait
yeah.
to read them both and hang my graded B cover."
Also,
Hell
if you
yeah,
want
man.
this, I'll be selling this for $5,000. I ordered multiple copies, so I'll be okay.
Mac, I love how innocent you look on stream. Then you tweet, LOL.
What can I say?
Bruce Flash, 25K more to go to Rippaverse to reach 6 million in total pre-orders in the first year.
Yeah.
Look at that.
That's a freaking inspiration, man.
That is amazing, man. Shout out to you, Rippa. That is amazing.
Man.
And
Holy
Bruce is carrying the banner always.
Yeah, man,
always.
he is one of our biggest supporters, man. I love him to death.
Can
That's
I
awesome.
come down to the warehouse and like take a tour?
Sure. Well,
Oh man, I
absolutely.
love
Oh yeah.
Be careful, he might spill something. Nick Hammerschmidt for
that.
20.
Make sure it's all out.
Wasn't planning on donating again, but you mentioned Smash Bros. So I gotta ask y'all, what is each of your Smash Bros main character? For me, it's been Sonic since Brawl, and before that, it's Fox. Link is my main. Melanie
Yeah,
found
so-
out I'm decent with Link. I'm decent.
Your edge guarding is really on point. Very
Yeah.
impressive. So Pikachu is technically my main, but I play a better Corrin. So
Yeah, so listen to this shit, okay? So I fucking beat her when she had Pikachu, okay? And holy
Pikachu,
whatever. I'm not a Pokemon person.
Come on.
Come on, Jeremy.
Come
on.
Yeah,
Geeks
yeah,
and
I
Gamers.
know. I'm a Nintendo shill, but I don't
Oh,
play
man.
Pokemon. Figure that one out. Anyway, but then she goes and who did you get?
Corin.
Yeah, she got Corin and
Corn.
beats the fuck
Corn.
out of me, and I'm like, what the hell? Because I'd figured her out with Pika.
You did.
I did, and yeah, then she just like annihilated me.
Nobody plays with Mr. Game & Watch.
I did
used
on
on Melee.
GameCube shit. Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
I used to play a ton of Game & Watch on Melee.
He
but-
would flip bacon at you, man. It was great.
You play Smash, Rolo?
I not that much on Switch just because it was so bad online. But usually I would play as.
So hang on, yeah, it's a yes or no question. Do you play Smash?
Yes, it would be Pikachu, Roy, or Marth.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. What? Anybody else? Let's see.
My main
Big
for
Fire Emblem
Ultimate is
fan.
Samus.
Samus and Ultimate. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Jay.
Will you train me, Krista?
Jay, do you play? Jay, do you play
Sure.
Smash Bros?
I am god awful. I would just be like Captain Falco.
Wrong!
Thanks a lot, there, boss. Thanks a lot.
Fun.
It's all right. Also, can you share my screen? It looks like the Ahsoka. It looks like the Ahsoka premiere is doing great. Disney sucks. You can't even watch Ahsoka on PC. It just spins and does nothing. Anyone else having this issue?
Wow.
Oh man, there you go. Welcome to Disney. There you go.
Sensei Krista. Yeah, I'll get her like a, she can get me like a Mr. Miyagi.
Let's do
all
it.
that stuff.
Meme
Ripper, show the dog,
TV.
Ripper.
For
Ripper, show the puppy.
Yeah,
50.
R.I.P. Crip Daddy. He was a real one. He 100% was
Yeah,
a
he was.
real one. We got a full screen Ripper real quick. Here we go. There we go.
Look, he has a puppy.
Thank you,
even know
Meme
if he can hear
TV.
us.
And I saw you became a new member, Meme TV.
Oh,
so-
my
Yeah.
Yeah, something on it.
Everybody want to see the dog.
Oh.
Look at it. Dogs are the best, man.
They
Dogs
are.
are the best.
We need a
They are
G&G
the best.
mascot.
We need a
You know-
dog. We need a dog.
I have
in
a
the
robot
house.
dog.
Ugh.
A real dog.
It's cool.
Same.
Taking on
It's
a
in my room
G&G
now.
mascot is gonna be that's a
It'll
lot.
be
to take on.
mine. I'll take care of it forever.
Is that agreed upon? Is it Krista's? Is that what we'll do? Is that agreed upon? If we get one, it's Krista's responsibility.
I mean, I'll potty train it.
As long as I can play with it and sleep with it. Little puppy.
I don't know. I'll consider it. I'll consider it.
Ooh.
I'll consider it. I'll consider it. Don't
I
get too
don't.
excited, Melanie. All right.
That's the only thing the G&G house is missing is
I
a
know
dog.
it. I know.
The
it.
Well,
Patter's little
we got
dog too.
Jay.
Oh no. Here we go again. Oh my gosh.
You had to say it again.
Man.
Uh-oh. Jay's about to ruin my life with one tweet.
My robot dog is sleeping.
Oh.
Oh man. Hey, did you guys see Comic Book Resources had a rogue employee?
Yeah, that was
Did y'all see that
Oh
shit?
man, no.
Despite rumors of the contrary, we have not eliminated our news section. We simply fired all the news editors who didn't resign in protest and have been slowly gutting our other departments as Valnet continues CBR's shift to an AI-driven clickbait-focused content mill.
Wow.
Oh my gosh! Wow. Woo.
Wow.
That is fantastic. Fuck CBR. I've been so tired of their bullshit for so long, and that's pretty damn funny right there. So,
Oh, yeah.
I when I first saw this, and I think someone had posted it and they had cropped it, so I was like, well, I need to go see the responses to this, and I never saw it. I'm like, where the fuck is it? And then I saw Gary's tweet, and it showed how the post has been deleted. So that's pretty damn funny right there. CBR, how many times have they reported on Ripa your record-breaking
zero times.
Ripverse?
Zero times.
Comic Book Resources doesn't write a story on the #1 independent comic book in the world. Pretty interesting how that works. What a trash fucking platform. Have any has IGN ever written anything about it?
No, nobody has except to take shots. Bleeding cool, bleeding asshole, as I call them. They did, but they were just like taking shots. So when they do cover it, they take shots, but the main ones they're just staying away from. They've been ordered to basically stay away from. We got the inside scoop. I know people that have done work for CBR, and they tell all. And yeah, we they it's not like they don't know we exist. It's just they're under orders.
Yeah, you got sites like Kotaku, GameSpot, obviously IGN. Those are kind of some of the Polygon. None of them have made a story like just a legitimate news story on it about the success. It says so much about the mainstream outlets. They're all trash. Yeah, that's bullshit, but not surprising at all. Just funny, just very funny. Right here, Disco Cobra says, I am a normie if I play games like am I a normie if I play games like Sons of the Forest, sequel to
That's
the
a good
Forest.
game.
Consider Battlefield Bad Company 1 and 2 to be the best, Gears of War 1 through 3 to be the best, plus plenty of other hot takes on video games. I don't consider the only normie gamers are mobile gamers.
Yeah,
that's the only normie gamer for me. And I don't even mean that in a bad way. Like, I'm just saying, like,
or to me, a normie gamer is someone who will say the rebooted Tomb Raider games are better than the classics. You're normie if you usually like the newer stuff better than the classic stuff that put it on the map. So you're the opposite of the normie when you say like Gears of War 1 through 3 are the best, for example, because I mean they are the best.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, new thing best. That's the normie.
Well, yeah, I mean, because you even like, I mean, we all go back to the don't you guys have phones? And that was such a normie, like they were pandering so hard, like, oh, hey, don't you guys have phones? It's like, yeah, gamers, like real gamers. I'm not saying like people don't play video games on their phone, like with they're sitting at the fucking doctor's office or your whatever. Like, obviously, you know, everybody throws something on. There's this motorcycle, this like dirt bike game that I have on my phone that's fun as fuck. I can't remember what it's called. But like I'll play that when I'm bored somewhere or something. But I'm not a handheld gamer either though. So hell, I don't even like playing fucking Game Boy or that's why I never played Pokemon, because I was never into handheld games. I always just liked having a controller in my hand.
You missed out.
So like even I played a little bit of like Mario Kart DS because I'm such a big Mario Kart fan and Mario Kart 7. Jay, quit dying. I'm not putting a tattoo on my back. Right? We got to put like some type of like asterisk on that. Like
it's my dog.
It can be a temporary tattoo.
But yeah, I just never I don't like playing handheld games that much, not even on DDS or 3DS or anything like that. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's just not my cup of tea. But no, I would not consider you a normie at all. I guess like there's exceptions, like maybe if like the only game you own is like fucking Call of Duty and you just buy it every fucking year. You know what
Madden.
I mean?
You play Madden and FIFA. Those are the only games you play
every year. Yeah,
Man, I have not played a Madden since like
2014 was the last one I played.
It's like 2012, 2013, probably. Yeah. That's about the only. That's the last time. Like I will still play Tecmo Bowl. Tecmo Super Bowl is still the greatest sports game ever made, in my opinion, and it's not even close. Like I said, Beardo, we got to get that set up on the projector screen.
Absolutely.
Old school Tecmo Bowl. Did you ever play Tecmo Bowl, Melanie?
I didn't. I played the old school ABC Monday Night Football on SNES. That was like my go-to, but that didn't even have the NFL licensing on it or anything.
Yeah,
it was
just that player, was like player number 12.
You talking about like, well, there was Super Play Action Football. Was Play Action Football on the NES or the Super NES? I think Play Action was on the SNES. I think. And then obviously you got into like the Joe Montana games into the PlayStation. There was the Monday Night Football game, I believe, that was on Super Nintendo as well.
That I loved it. It was so good.
Joe Montana Sports Talk Football on the Genesis. Bro, the first time I played Joe Montana Sports Talk Football and there was a play-by-play announcer. Holy shit. It sounded a lot like Jay Hailstorm's AI voice, but still, it was the greatest thing ever. It was the greatest thing ever.
I still like Jerry Glanville's.
The pigskin game.
Pigskin football is great.
Yeah, Mutant League Football was good too. Mutant League Football. So there was a time. So Joe Montana Sports Talk Football came out in '92. They kind of changed it up a little bit in '93, and then '94 came back out, and they had different player models. And I'll never forget this. You're gonna know these names, Ripa. But so me and my cousin were playing, and it was on the Sega Genesis, and it was we actually let's see, was there? Yeah, so you're going to know this name too, Melanie, probably. So I was playing with the 49ers, I think. Or either he was playing with the 49ers. He was playing 49ers. I was playing as the Steelers.
Oh, Steelers!
Pass over the middle, Jerry Rice in the open field, and Rod Woodson was right behind him. And we were going to have a run to see would Rod Woodson catch Jerry Rice, and the fucking game froze up. And I've never forgotten that moment. It's the most traumatic experience of my life. That's white privilege for you, but that's the most traumatic experience of my life. When the game froze up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it. And yeah, just I don't know, man. I think Rice probably wins that race when it comes down to it. But it is what it is. But Tecmo Bowl still the best in my opinion. We shall see. All right, Beardo, let's read through some super chats. Now, is this back to being the meme now? Jeremy play Broforce. Broforce is awesome.
Whoa!
Why did you go?
I love how he turns off his camera but doesn't mute.
He knows what he's doing. Jay knows exactly what he's doing.
Poor Jay. Mute. Poor Jay.
Freaking coughing, you bitch. That's what I'm doing.
Whoa! Put a Johnny there.
Yeah.
You didn't mute.
You fucking idiot.
You didn't mute.
I was trying. I was it came on me. It came on me fast. I don't know what's worse, me coughing because it looks disgusting. Because like my whole lungs are all like I'm like a freaking cat is like So do you want to see that or do you want to hear it? I don't know. I just couldn't get it fast enough.
I respect it, Jay. Here, I'll share my cough
language.
drops.
Peter was like, "Yeah, Jay's faking it. He's faking it."
I
wish I was that smart. To be honest,
I'm just playing it up for you. I'm trying to give you some credit. So
tell me which is worse. Did you want to see me cough or like it just kind of hit?
I think it would be funnier if we saw you cough.
Oh,
next time, there we go. Here we go. Hang
on. Stephen, while I got this, only different. Let's see. Only difference between last week and this one is I'm not at the beach anymore. Melanie looking great as always. Does Melanie know about Krista's husband, MCU fan? Apparently he's 45. What does Melanie think of Tekken?
I have heard of this MCU fan guy. Tekken, I never really got into Tekken.
Yeah, I did.
But
I played a little
newest
bit. Not much.
Newest one looks good. I'll probably give it a try.
Yeah, I never played a lot of Tekken.
I played Tekken 3 a lot. I was Brian with the scar.
And from what I understand, Krista, can you confirm this or deny this, whatever? But I heard MC Fam's your ex-wife, right?
Whoa.
Is that what you said?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's a dude, but she refers to.
Okay.
That's my ex-wife. Yeah.
Yeah. So she refers to MC Fan as her ex-wife.
Oh man.
Where is he? I don't see him in chat.
She's been roasting MCU Fan for a while now. So there you go.
It's been a divorce.
All right. It's been rough.
It's been rough.
Oh man.
Okay.
Ned says, hey Mac, just gotta say that I know your feet must be tired. And not from that standing desk because you've been running through my mind all day.
Oh, thank
Hail
you.
to you.
Damn.
Thank you.
Hey.
Have I been running through your mind, Mr. What's his name? I totally blew that joke.
Oh my gosh, Jay.
Wow. Efforts
that
were
one.
made, Jay. It's okay.
It's the cough medicine.
Jay, do you have the
he knows what he's
coof?
doing.
Jay?
I have the new variant. And I gotta tell you,
Jay started the new variant.
It's the Pooh Bear variant. I
just
got
getting it out of the way early while the rest of y'all are gonna have to struggle with.
I'm almost done with this variant now. It's not that bad. I just took some cold medicine and was sleeping. I've been sleeping like 14 hours a night just in dreamland. It's been great.
Someone said I'm patient 0. Yeah. It affects your esophagus, so get ready for that.
Esophagus.
No.
Esophagus. You can't eat corn. You know,
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
difficult to
man.
eat
Tell me
corn.
that.
Yeah.
So
Oh
good.
man, good stuff. Good stuff. All right, where
You
are
ready?
we at, Beardo? Yes,
You ready?
sir.
Let's knock out some member messages. Man Against the World gifted a Geeks and Gamers membership. Thank you. The Wolfman Heart gifted a member. Joel Carver gifted a 1 Geeks and Gamers membership. Cocho Dragon for 3 months. Ripa, did you hear Winnie the Pooh left Hollywood after the tripping incident? Heard Disney might be in some legal trouble regarding to RC funny business.
I didn't trip anybody.
Oh, sure.
Fantastic Mr. Knox for 19
Wait,
months.
hold on a second. You were there, Chris. You know I ain't tripped nobody.
Yeah, exactly. So I know the truth.
That's right.
Oh.
Oh, man.
What do you mean, oh man? What does that mean?
You know what it means.
What?
Fantastic
I saw Winnie the Pooh not too long ago. It was fine. Just didn't wave at me.
Oh,
On
yeah. I
Park
wonder why.
Hopping. He's fine.
Subscribe to Park Hoppin'.
Yes, shout out.
Sorry,
Fantastic
sorry,
Mr. Knox for 19 months. Don't mistake koalas to drop bears. Jay.
Thank you. Point taken.
Adds his wonky eyebrow for 2 months. Hail, guys and girls. Give me back my corn. Beardo, probably. Yep. Matt HTX for 15 months. Scanning in. Started my chemistry class today. Went well. Hail Tuesday night's main event in the 199. Trump is innocent. Y'all rock. And let's go.
Hail.
I'm planning on doing emergency Cobra Cast tomorrow earlier. So tomorrow's Cobra Cast normally is like it's later at night after Battlefront. Tomorrow, more than likely going to be before Battlefront. So here's a plan. The plan will be for Cobra Cast to be before Battlefront. We're going to do a reaction to the Tucker Trump video, the Twitter video. And then we'll probably just run Battlefront a little bit longer tomorrow. We'll see, but I'm looking forward to it.
Jay, I can't be on your stream anymore. Jay, I'm sorry. I gotta do Cobra Cast.
Maybe not this week, but next week.
Adam the Critic 19 for 6 months.
Seriously, do Cobra Cast, bro. They love you on there. We got 8 weeks of Ahsoka, so it's all.
Yeah, it's going to be a crazy.
Sorry, Beard, I
few
didn't
days.
catch you.
No,
And then Thursday we're going to have another emergency Cobra Cast because it's the day Trump going to jail. So.
Oh man.
What a
fucking this could be a crazy week, man.
And River Miles just dropped 20 gifted memberships.
Let's go.
You. That's the first gifted memberships of the night. So thank you. Let's get those
nice.
memberships rolling in, baby.
Adam, the Critic 19 for 6 months says Feg. With a PHEGG. Feg.
Let's go, Adam.
HTK.
I like this, and I'm sorry.
There you go.
This is
You're
my
good.
monthly YouTube budget. Please don't spend it all in one place. Howdy, Stephanie Flails. There you go. Just wanted to get
Hi,
that one for you,
Namans.
Steph. And then one more. Let me get this one. Disco Cobra says bands that I still listen to, not only because they happen to have Christian roots. Let's see. Red 1,000-Foot Crutch, POD, Creed. I know Creed's like a meme at this point. I like a lot.
I love Creed.
I love Creed.
Yes.
Creed is an awesome band.
Agree.
And they are reuniting. Really?
I didn't know
Scott Stapp
that.
quit being a fucking douchebag, and they're actually going to reunite. I didn't know that. Let's see. Lacey Strum of Flyleaf, which I also
Great.
listen to. Not
Yep.
many hymns though. So Creed is reuniting. That's weird because
That's exciting.
Scott Stapp was like apparently a big time douchebag, from what I understand. Josh Kelsey with the 20. Thank you. And River Miles just dropped 20 more gifted memberships. Thank you. Holy crap, man. You guys have been mega generous. So really
Shout
appreciate
out.
it. Disco Cobra, when it comes to gamer words or colorful language, I might use some here and there, but not regularly. I do like the old school people did bull pucky, bull junk, bull stuff, or some other words when I'm upset. It's situational. Yeah, I mean, I've had to like the F word, and I don't mean the F word and fuck. The F word, like I've had to train myself to not use that casually because I used to use it about as casual as you could like seriously. Like if Rip was calling me Like, what's going like if Rip is calling me just randomly, I'm probably calling him that 3 times before we actually get into the conversation. Like that would be the normal way I talk to my friends back in the day. You know what I mean? Like
back
I remember
in the day.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like,
Talk to us like that now.
2 years ago.
I mean, when I'm in a controlled situation, but like right now, I can't do it.
Man,
but I have.
And Jeremy
but
are playing pool. Those words fly.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
I should be ashamed.
But no, like I remember my cousin called me. We're real tight, and me and my cousin called me, and he's like, "Hey man," and I'm like, "Oh fuck! What? Did somebody die?" Because he wasn't calling me F word and he just had something real serious to tell me, but it wasn't like, "Hey, you fucking," like it didn't start out that way. So I'm like, "Oh my god, you're not calling me names." So that's just how friends talk to each other. Look at there, Drew.
Look at
Hernandez for the Beardo
Nice.
Geeks and Gamers Sniffing Salts Fund.
All right.
Again, happy birthday again.
Thank you, Drew. Thank you, Drew. All right, we'll do some power.
Here we go. Hang on. He's got full screen. Here we go.
Hold on.
Woo!
Let's go.
And he'll be awake until 1 a.m. now.
Man, I'm going to be anyway. I got a pack tonight. I'm also traveling tomorrow.
Oh, there you go.
Hey,
Joe's leaving tomorrow too.
I heard a rumor about Drew Hernandez. Krista, do you want to tell us about this rumor?
Ooh.
Me?
Yeah, Drew Hernandez. Where's he going to be next week?
Oh yeah, he's gonna be on Tuesday night's main event.
Boom! That's right.
Yeah,
Nice.
Let's go.
Shout
Shout
out.
out to Drew Hernandez.
We
And of
gotta
course,
get him on
Melanie's
Fortnite
invited
again.
again. Melanie can be back every week if she wants.
Yeah.
She can be
Sign
back.
me up.
Yeah,
Let's
so
do this.
Melanie's she's just got an open invite.
Thank
Drew
you.
had to pay the fee though. Drew had to pay the $500 fee. So, I'm kidding. We love Drew. How you doing, brother? Drew, I love you, Drew. Okay, so like you were on playing Fortnite, and Beardo was like, "Hey, Drew's on." I'm like, "Bro, I ain't staying up till 8 o'clock in the fucking morning again with Drew, man."
I'll do it. I'll do it. I love playing Fortnite with Drew.
No, I know. I did too. But I was like, I've only got like 1 or 2 matches. I don't want to bother Drew because when Drew gets there, he's like, hey, "You're leaving? You're leaving already?" I'm like, "Bro,
it's been 6 hours." Drew's like, "Come on, man. Just getting started."
Seriously, bro?
You don't like playing Fortnite with me?
Oh man,
Jay, I love playing Fortnite with you. We're the dream team, baby.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
High T.
I know Drew has more subscribers than I do.
Whoa.
But Drew hasn't threatened to ruin my career in one tweet. Okay.
That is true.
I would never do that.
That is true.
I think I was
HTK.
talking to Tom. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm gonna start pulling a Ryan here. HTK bass player for 3 months. Damn it, Ripa. How did you gonna end ISOM like that? I need ISOM. Is that spoilers? Do you want me to read that?
We don't want to spoil. We don't want to spoil.
Say what happens. I think we're fine.
Yeah.
He said, "Damn it, Ripa, how you gonna end ISOM like that? I need ISOM 3 ASAP. Very much enjoyed. Thanks to you and the Ripaverse team."
Oh yeah,
There we go.
Well, damn.
Appreciate that.
That
Once
was
we get all
enough
these orders out,
for
we'll be
nice.
able to talk spoilers and stuff. But we
Yeah.
got like fucking 8,000 more orders to go. So
Yeah.
we're getting there.
I heard that.
Jay's gaping butthole for 4 months.
Wow.
Please, Ryan.
Get that cleaned up.
Please, Ryan. Hope more shitty directors starve in rants daily. And Ahsoka Cac will be great. Oh, okay. I see what they're doing
When
there.
you read that name, Melanie's eyes got big. Like, what is that?
CK win for 4 months. If you really want to piss off Jeremy, don't say gig 'em. Sing the Rocky Top song. Rocky Top, you'll always be home, sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top.
Yeah, don't remind me.
What is
Don't
that?
remind me. So Tennessee's fight song, and the Tennessee beat us last year. Fucking bastards.
Lee Kramer for 5 months. Hail to tonight's main event and hail to the 199.
I'm ready for football season, man. I'm ready.
Oh, me too. Me too. I'm officially going to the USC game this weekend, so that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm ready for football season, not bitch ball.
Hey, USC's gonna go on a run this year. I'm telling you, Caleb Williams.
Hey, look at there. Joseph says instead of gig 'em, can we get a roll tide from Melanie?
Roll Tide, Roll Tide.
Oh,
I mean, it was okay though. At least she didn't go. Like she did.
I mean, if it comes to college football, though, I like the Razorbacks, so I'm like, sweet.
Okay. At least it's an SEC team.
Yeah.
Gary's beard crabs for $5. All stations on the net. This is. Oh, I got to be careful with this. All stations on the net. This is Rigger 6. Romeo scan in sequence over. Thank you, Gary's beard crabs. Arthur Brown for $5. Krista can't close an ironing board. Didn't know she was trans.
What do you mean?
Whoa.
What are you talking about?
Whoa.
Yes.
MCU fan, calm down. Don't get excited. Don't get excited.
My wife is here.
That was well played, Krista. That was well played.
Oh man.
Anthony Landolfini for a 10. DC should have done a Teen Titans movie first and introduced in the movie with Blue Beetle, and then they can do an origin movie. What color saved the movie? What do you think about Jeremy?
Okay, I didn't hear any of that. I was.
It's very, very poorly worded.
Okay.
DC should have done a Teen Titans movie first and introducing in the movie with Blue Beetle, and then they can do an origin movie. What color saved the movie? What do you think about Jeremy?
I think if you're going to start the DC, if you're going to start a DC universe, it has to begin with Superman.
Superman or Batman?
Superman.
One of the two. One of the two. Superman's
good. Superman is the symbol. Superman is the icon. So you start with Superman and you build it around that. Like it's just how it has to be. Batman's obviously more popular than Superman. But it's just like it's like that he's the anchor, like he's the anchor for it all, like Superman is. So build it around Superman. Start it out with your heavy hitters. Get that Superman movie established. Get the Batman movie established. Isolated. They don't need to be intertwined right now. They need to be one needs to be in Metropolis, the other needs to be in Gotham. They need to be establishing themselves there. And then you can build from that. But I don't think that the way they're building it out makes any damn sense whatsoever.
Coalee for $10. Scanning in 199 attendance from California.
Scan in. So for everybody, if for those that are curious about the scan in, it's just like the 199. The 199 came from some hater that mistyped. Instead of saying 1999, they said 199. So we've memed it, and then the chat just took over. And with scan in, someone accused me of scamming. They said you're scam. What do you say? Oh, Jeremy is scamming or scams his fans into the 199. It's a scan, is what he said, though. He didn't say a scam. He said it's a scan. So then the chat was like, oh, we'll just scan them in. Jay actually is the one that highlighted it or talked about it.
The guy's name was Tim Wang.
Oh my gosh.
So now
what a name.
It's in order to comment, you have to scan in. So
I was laughing at his name.
Killer Spotlight for $5. Get well soon, Melanie. I got Fright Fest in the UK this weekend. Wish me luck, y'all.
There we
Thank
go.
you.
Good luck.
I think we need to get well soons for Jay now. We tag teamed it. Like I'm already a lot better. And
Jay.
Spit on me or something. I don't know.
What?
Whoa, man.
Whoa. Jay.
Like revenge for Pooh.
Jay.
Revenge for Pooh Bear.
Didn't know you were into that kind of thing, brother.
Yeesh.
River Mile.
Forgive me, it was the cough medicine.
50. Or Krista Nova.
Move along.
Stop woman. It is ma'am. That was funny, Krista. That was well played.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Jay, I will never understand how you are the most unintentionally funny human being on the planet. You just are.
What?
Like,
my bad, Mel. I didn't mean that. You'll probably get more people in your mentions now.
It's okay, Jay.
Melanie spits on people. Let's cancel.
Only you, Jay.
They have it, chat. They have.
Only Jay. Jay.
Already, Melanie posted this on her Twitter. Yeah, she's gonna get the Halcyon tattoo if I keel over. It's pretty sad that the Star Cruiser symbol looks like a bowl of rice with chopsticks and a spilled bean. It's the best they can come up with for a Star Wars symbol.
Terrible.
Oh man.
Thank you.
Jay just keeps laughing.
I was laughing so hard that night, I almost like peed my pants, man. Oh.
Didn't Krista put that meme together of you laughing?
I did. That
Jay.
video was edited by me.
Good old
Cybermat
Jay.
for $10. How do you guys think the recent DC movie bombs will hurt James Gunn new DC universe? Love that Melanie Mac is back. Hail the 199.
Hail. I said this earlier. I mean, at the end of the day, Joker made $1 billion. Made like $1.1 billion, and it did that in the middle of like DC kind of falling into irrelevancy. The Batman did pretty damn well. Probably should have done better overall, but it still did pretty damn good. And if you make films that people like, they're gonna go see them. That's really what it comes down to. They're just making a lot of dog shit right now. So if James Gunn makes good movies, people will go see him. And
I think
they'll talk
his
about
first one, people are going to give a chance. The Superman, they're going to give it a chance. But after that, then how well it is and how good it is, that's, going to be the tell.
I just want to know, when are we getting an ISOM cinematic universe, a Rippaverse cinematic universe? What? How many more $1 million campaigns you need?
I just got to keep rolling out these $1 million campaigns.
Oh man. I know. Well, I mean, I don't. I'm interested when you start announcing some more of your ideas and stuff that y'all got in the works. Since I know you got a lot in the works, man.
Right
so
now. We got a lot of stuff cooking.
Yes, exciting stuff. So continue supporting the Rippaverse.
Absolutely.
You are making a difference, and it's gonna get to the point where these fuckers can't ignore him forever. And when they have to talk to him, they're gonna regret the day they ignored him. Holy shit. You can be like, didn't you ignore me? Didn't you ignore me?
I don't forget jack shit.
Yeah, I heard that. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Job, sir.
For the Emperor for $5. Rippa, the first part of my ISOM 2 just arrived.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Congratulations.
People
are getting their orders. I mean, we've already sent over well over 10,000, so plenty of those should be arriving.
Hell yeah.
This guy for $5 says, hello, Krista.
Hello. Or
hello.
Cess Rin's fan club for $10. Vito was talking smack about y'all and Drunk 3PO's charity. It made me mad because it was really nasty. It was when Destiny was on their show. Y'all are doing great. Keep up the good work, y'all. VA loves y'all.
Nice.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. I don't
He can
care.
say whatever he wants. He's
Who
entitled
cares?
to it. And I had $100,000 campaign, and it is what it is, and people are gonna be upset about it. And the fact that I try to do some good in the world, people hate that too. So, whatever.
VW Taz for $10
Jeremy,
says
you're muted.
Broforce is the shit.
I'm muted.
Were you talking just a second ago?
I was, but no one was responding. But I wasn't.
Yeah,
muted.
we didn't hear you.
That's-
I
Yeah,
didn't,
we
sorry,
didn't hear
Bernard.
what you said.
No, that's all
No,
good.
yeah.
That is so weird. But I was gonna say, whenever I'm asked about people like that, this is my response.
Not making myself clear.
It's froze up.
Yep. Good job, Jeremy. It's working perfully.
Yeah, fuck this fuck. All right.
Well done.
Thank you.
I tell you
Good
what,
work.
when I first launched my campaign, I was hit with some hate, and then it kind of disappeared until once they hit 100,000, like it came in like a freaking freight train, and it was just like, well, whatever. People could be jealous if they want to.
Yeah.
So nothing I could do about it. Get ready for Achromatic Chronicles Part 2.
Hell yeah.
So
yeah,
they could buy that one and do whatever they want with it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Captain Hyrule for $5. Hey, Jeremy, whatever happened to Tyrone Magnus? Is he still coming on Tuesday night's main event?
We actually talked a little bit. So I told him that I definitely wanted to get him on. He wanted to kind of wait until there was like a really kind of good topic that he really wanted to dig into. So, and I just haven't followed back up with him. But yes, we have talked about it. So shout out. I love Tyrone Magnus. I've been watching Tyrone forever. Been watching that dude forever. So,
Bert for a 199. Says thank you for creating a safe space for Ahsoka pre-gaming. You're gonna probably need a lot more. Shaka Zulu for $10. Big RPG fan. If the game is fun and story is good, the bugs don't really bother me. Fallout 4 wasn't really buggy, but it had a boring story and was a boring shooter, and I think Starfield might be similar to that.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting to see. And I mean, I plan on covering a lot more gaming news here on this channel, because that's just what I'm into. That's what I follow more gaming news at this point in time than I am like any other stuff with Hollywood and all that. Fuck Hollywood. I don't give a shit. You know, I'll laugh at Rachel Zegler and I'll keep roasting her. But for the most part, I'm more interested in gaming news in the gaming world right now. It's just more of an interesting thing because there's just a lot of stuff to call out. There's also a lot of stuff to support, and that's just more interesting to me at this point in time.
Did you see the guy rush the stage today during the game the GameCon event?
Bill Clinton wants GTA
Bill Clinton
6.
wants GTA 6. Jeff Keighley was he was a little thrown off.
He was not happy about that one.
No,
he was not
pissed.
happy about that.
Troy News for $10. In college, we would hijack the 150-inch projector and play 8-man battles with all weapons and ultimates enabled. I spam Robin's Death Star beam or give out free drop kicks with Bowser. Good times.
Hell yeah.
Marcus Henry for $2. Can we get a ice cream so good from the panel?
Well,
you just got mine right there.
Ice cream so good. Yum yum.
There we go. How about that?
Ice cream so good.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Steph.
You got it.
Yeah.
I think you got it.
I did mine last week, didn't I?
Yes, she did actually. She
I
did do it. Yeah, so she's out.
Ice cream so good.
I got a
Thank
feeling
you.
Ripa's not going to do this.
No,
I got a feeling.
No,
He's
Ripa.
not going to do that because he's busy doing this. Can you share my screen real quick? Someone says, Eric, your comic blows. He says, thanks.
Samuel Beebe for $10. Have any of you
had money, boss? Get that Twitter money. Sorry, go ahead, Peter.
No, you're good. Samuel Beebe for $10. Have any of you guys seen the Rebel Moon trailer for Netflix yet?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I watched it earlier. It looks good to me.
I think it looks.
It's all right. I'm a sucker for ships, man. If you give me space battles, I'm gonna watch it at least. See if it's any good.
I just happy that it's something different.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I want new good sci-fi. It's been a while.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I might watch it and we'll see. Look, I'll watch the trailer for Twisted Metal, and that looked like dog shit. And then I watched the first 3 episodes, and it's really good. So sometimes the trailers don't tell you the whole story. I will say Zack Snyder tends to have phenomenal trailers. Yeah. I mean, Man of Steel
trailer.
Man of Steel still has the best trailers probably I've ever seen for a movie. A Man of Steel trailers are incredible. I'll still watch them to this day. I love the Man of Steel trailers. So the man knows how to make some trailers. I'll tell you. I'll give him credit for that.
Tony Morrow for a $1.99. What's up, crew? Melanie, welcome back from Orlando.
Thank you.
Good to have Melanie back. Right here, I'm going to get this one. Lord of the Rings Nerd 97. Hail, Geeks and Gamers and Melanie. Baldur's Gate 3 and Zelda. Tears of the Kingdom. Fucking awesome games. Loving both so far. Also, I think I'm a bad influence. Our innocent friend dropped it the N-word last week, and me and our friends were shocked. Hey, tell them welcome to the party.
It happens.
So it happens. And we won't cancel them over it. That's for sure. In terms of, I do think that Baldur's Gate has a legit shot at Game of the Year at this point in time. It's come out of nowhere, and the response has been crazy. I know there was a lot of criticism about the bear shit. I fucking thought that was horrible, like some of this. But the game itself is making people happy. That's all I care about, man. You make people happy. It's making people happy. I can't even get Josiah to respond to my fucking messages because all he's doing is play the ball.
Yeah, I was watching Project Egg Roll play last night. It actually
Project Egg Roll.
Egg Roll. It looked halfway decent. Wheezy Bird for $5. What will get more views? Netflix One Piece that debuts next week, or Ahsoka?
Ahsoka, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, how big is One Piece, Krista?
It's huge. It's really huge. Yeah. It's hard to tell because I don't know, like a lot of Star Wars fans have given up on Star Wars because of Disney, but when it comes to One Piece, I mean, there's a lot of hardcore One Piece fans out there, and I think they're gonna definitely check this out because a lot of them are actually hyping it up from what I've seen.
Okay. Krista, what was the anime? Oh yeah, Krista showed me I think it was the first episode of One Punch Man.
Yeah.
Oh, One Punch Man is so good.
It's good.
I,
It's good.
I was like, what the fuck am I watching? And
It's
Krista
pretty
had to
funny.
explain to me like it's like a meme, you know, like it's meant to be kind of whatever, and it's actually kind of cool.
It's great.
Anime's awesome. Anime's
Yeah,
awesome.
it is.
And the chat's about to go ballistic with anime recommendations,
Yeah.
and I love that. As a matter
Jay
of
would
fact,
like One Piece. It's about pirates, Jay.
as a matter of fact,
One Piece is cool.
I've got starting next week, I'm gonna have Ivan Ortega, who runs our Weebs and Waifus channel, our anime channel. He's gonna be doing a weekly anime recap once a week here on the channel, on the main channel. So be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for that. There you go. Shout out to Ivan and shout out to Weebs and Waifus.
Shout out. Samurai Vader for $2. Rippa, Dan Green passed away yesterday, I think.
Rippa's just like whatever.
Lord of the Rings nerd for $20. We just got that one. Thank you for the 20. Tomac for 20, which looks like this was from Cobra Cast last night. Says, I would say Dr. Evil, how about no, is another good clip.
Oh, you're talking about
how about no? Yeah.
That was today. That was Tomac, right?
Tomac says Super Chat was sent just before Cobra Cast ended last night.
That should have been today.
Oh, it's probably daily. That's my bad.
Daily. Yeah,
daily?
that's fine.
Daily.
Yeah, so daily. When daily ended, Tomac sent that 20. I wanted to make sure that we got that one read because we appreciate you, Tomac. And yes, so that was when we were doing the whole like Kevin Spacey wrong, and so he was saying that the Dr. Evil no was another good one.
Tony Morrow for a 199. Why are we even listening to a 22-year-old girl?
Because Disney decided that she was the queen, and we have to accept her as our Lord and Savior, and and she is talking down to the audience, and she's disrespecting an iconic film that that she's supposed to be, portraying the main character in. It's all just it represents the new generation that has no respect for anything that came before it. And again, just because something comes before, it doesn't mean you have to automatically think it's the greatest thing in the world, but you should show some respect to it. I mean, that's just how it is. But we live in a world where that's not a thing, apparently.
Nope.
Johan Naxis for $5. 281, 330, 8,004. How dare you just dox Jay's social security number like that? 47199 scanning in. Get the tables.
There we go.
That's pretty good.
Battle him for $5. Rest in peace, Crip Daddy. Don't tell Rippa yet.
Hell yeah.
Reese, Jay's...
I gotta say, the best thing about that Open the Door video is like when Rippa found out Sean Connery. What? That shit is funny as hell. I also like the Ryan when Jay spilled coffee in Ryan's car.
He's a fuck.
Yeah.
Jay's greasy wiggler for $5.
Hey.
Here's some fuck Ahsoka money. My Rigas. Fuck
Hey, I
Disney
will
Star
say,
Wars. Yep.
We accept it. If you were planning on spending your money on Disney Plus, we accept it here. Just saying.
Yeah.
I don't care who you voted for. I don't care who you fuck. I'll take your money. Matter to me.
F Disney Star Wars and hail the 199. Also, hi Melanie. Gig 'em.
Gig 'em.
Oh my God. You need just to make that like something on your stream.
A sound bite on your
you
sounds like she says it in the tone that's like a Pokemon when that comes out.
Yeah, so cry.
I
Pokemon's
choose
cry.
Gig 'em.
Yeah.
Some Texas A&M fans are gonna hear her say that. They're like, "Oh, Melanie's an Aggie. What's up?" And then they're gonna find out it's just a meme. They're like, "Damn it."
Tony Morrow for a 199. I have to say, the truth deceives confidence. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Drunk Engineer for 4 months. Rippa, I loved your appearance on Michael Knowles' channel this past weekend.
I have not got a chance to watch that yet. That looks like it's gonna be a good one.
It did happen. That was good. We had a lot of fun with that episode. That was cool.
Did you do that at the Daily Wire Studios or?
Yeah, I was at the Daily
Okay.
Wire Studios.
Okay,
Nice.
that's cool, man.
Cool.
That's cool. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. I saw it in my timeline, so definitely looking forward to checking that one out. It's good stuff.
Gingerbeard for $5. Ahsoka, huh? All right. See you later.
See you later.
Taters Vivo for 9 months. What's up, my film actors guild? Just wanted to inform you that Beardo swallows his mouthwash and enjoys coffee creamer on his baked potatoes. Also, hi, Jay.
Hi.
You guys don't swallow your mouthwash? Whoops.
I don't want my pee burning.
Whoops. The last Cuomo.
Can I share this? Hold on. This is the funniest thing I've seen on Twitter. I don't know what y'all talking about.
I don't want my pee burning.
I tagged Krista in this picture.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Oh,
I
I
tagged
love it.
Krista. Krista says, I want to be a bird. And God bless this guy right here. He goes, here you go. He goes, I'm not good at this. Thank you.
Thank you.
Love it.
I love
10 out of
it.
10.
So great.
Thank you.
5 out of 7.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Loved it.
I'm not good at this, but
It's so
I tried my
great, man.
I
Shout
did
out.
my best.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
oh man, that was good. That was really, really good. Here's a good one right here. Pyro Rampa says, "What's some good classics y'all recommend? I recently got Chrono Trigger and I'm really enjoying it." Okay, if you've never played Chrono Trigger, yeah, it's a blow in your mind right there. And that's pretty much that's kind of the top of the food chain from like old school games like that. But I guess I'd need to know like
Classic Tomb Raider.
So of course we knew
1
you were
through
gonna say
3.
that one. Chat continued to Earthbound is another really good one. Tonberry Mazda. We knew Melanie was gonna bring the Tomb Raiders. I would say Contra. All right. I would say Contra, and I would say Mega Man series. Play Contra, especially co-op Contra. And I would definitely, and I'm not talking about just RPGs, so I'm just talking about classic games. Contra, play the Mega Man games. Start out with Mega Man 1 and work your way up. And I'm going to say one that the chat is going to go fucking ballistic over, because literally every single human being that hears me say this will agree with what I'm about to say. Turtles in Time.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Turtles in Time. Yes. Turtles in Time is a goat. There's not a person on the planet that dislikes Turtles in Time.
Man, we still haven't played those Ninja Turtles games.
I know. We
They're
need
all
to.
so good, too.
I know.
Good.
It's impossible. It's impossible to not like Turtles in Time.
I'm looking forward to that Ronin Turtles game coming out. That's gonna be really cool.
Yeah,
I hope it's good. Yeah, I mean, it's had a good track record recently. But yeah, the Turtles in Time soundtrack is just so good.
Man, so good.
The Heist Man for 3
listen to
months.
that in the background.
I called it out. You guys are fantastic.
Hell yeah.
Well, thank you. The
last Vexsphere, turn this stream off right now.
What are you doing?
Turn this stream off right now.
Come on.
And go play Turtles in Time.
Yep.
Go do it.
The last Cuomo sexual for a $4.99. I'm not Latino, but I am locked and loaded, and I will not be locked down again. Hail to the 199.
Hail.
That was cool. Coach Simping. Oh, no. Coach Sipping Jamba Juice. Holy shit. Out of a straw for $2. We need to go back to giving snitches stitches.
Yes.
Bring back bullying. Hose A, spelled Hose space A, Hose A for 3 months. Great to see Mel on Tuesday night's main event. Is she going to be a regular?
Thank you.
That's only she can ask her that question.
I'll be here a whole lot more often, so
Cool.
it'll be
There we
great.
go. I told her, I was like, man, the audience loved having you here, so anytime. I think
can
she
keep
kind
my
of.
Tuesdays clear.
Yep. There we go. There you go, chat. So you'll see
David
more of
Nelson
her.
for. Sorry. David Nelson
go,
for
chat.
199. David Nelson for a 199. Thanks for the entertainment from the 199 Legion.
There we go. Look at this guy.
Jay Schwabach.
Look at this guy.
Jay
Look
Schwabach.
at this guy showing up.
50.
For a 50.
This
And says
Schwabach
nothing.
Says nothing.
Oh, he said something in the locals chat though.
Uh-oh.
He also sent a 50 in the locals chat.
Nice. Look at this guy.
He said, Beardo, I left Miami without you. You missed the cruise. You could have slept with me all week. It's my birthday week too. The wife and I are so sad. Don't think of any of that kinky shit, you sick bastard.
Sorry, I already had a trip planned and scheduled, but next time, Jay Schwabach, next time.
Schwabach is a psychopath, and I say that in the best way possible. So at the Vegas meetup, I've told this many times, at the Vegas meetup, this was 2 years ago, this dude with his wife, they travel to the meetup, and he brings me a walrus penis bone. Because Dan Vask defeated me with a walrus bone, whatever. And so, because again, I had the silent issue, the Snake Eyes silent issue from Marvel Comics, one of the greatest G.I. Joe comics ever. First appearance of Storm Shadow. And Dan fucking Vask tells this story about walking out on the beach with his hair blowing in the fucking wind or some bullshit, and he threw in some bullshit story about his family, and he found this fucking whale bone, and they fucking voted him and won. So,
he dug it up. He dug it up on the beach.
Fuck that. He probably
dug
stumped
it up with his bare hands. He
probably
dug it up.
stumped his ugly toe because he. That's one. He's probably got ugly toes. That's probably the problem with Dan.
I mean,
everything
it's
else
not
about
every
him,
day you
so.
find a whale bone on a beach. That's pretty rad.
It's garbage, but that's okay. That's okay because I defeated him with the walrus penis bone that Jay Schwab.
That is getting clipped.
Hey, bring it on! Bring it on!
Oh boy,
where is that? Can somebody find that? There's actually a clip of it because somebody clipped it out, and I did retweet this a while back, but it shows after I won with that one, or after I presented that one, I took all the energy out of the show, and Dan was like showing all these games, but he's like, yeah, I got this, and I got that. Like he knew he had lost. It was so good. I'll see if I can find that one really quick. Go ahead.
Lucky Death for 13 months. Unless you're monetizing it, there's zero reason to watch anything from the Walt Disney Corporation. Well said.
Monetizing it.
Well said. I wear cheap rain ponchos for $2. Says nothing.
Nothing.
You just wanted us to read your name.
Yes. Sully Bach for 5 months says F the new people.
That's what I was saying earlier. I was like, fuck the new people.
Meme TV became a member. Thank you. Tony Morrow for another 199 says Melanie and Gina Carano should go after Oprah next.
All right, sure.
Zootopia for a $5. Josiah Rises put out a video called Another YouTuber Just Left Hollywood. Rest in peace, Crip Daddy. Larry became a member for 43 months. Thank you for recommitting. Tweed Tone for a 199. Jeremy Osteen live album when?
Jeremy Osteen
live album.
I mean, if Cobra Cast keeps ending up #1 on the super chat list,
heck yeah,
I'll fucking do it. Yeah, we keep consistently beating Tim Pool, so I'm okay.
Oh yeah,
show it off.
All right, here it is right here. Here it is. Okay, so here's the clip from Bragging Rights. Actually, Blabs had this uploaded. So this was the walrus penis bone. Watch how mad Dan is afterwards. Oh my god. God damn. Twitter fucking video sucks.
Come on.
I'll download it.
Come on, Elon.
Twitter video
Damn.
is trash. It really is bad.
They got to work on that big time, or else it's never going to go anywhere.
I'll download it. I'll download it.
Got us all hyped up.
Yeah,
Pulled it out.
There, you see it again.
Showed us.
Yeah.
We were all highly disappointed.
He whipped it out and then he took it back.
Man.
And now you put it back in.
River Miles became a member. Thank you, River. Chris B for $5 was playing Genesis Street Fighter 2 yesterday.
Love Genesis.
Cool. Cerberus for a 4-month. Thank you, Cerberus, for recommitting. Kela Vacchio? Sorry. Maybe it's Kayla. Vacui.
All right,
he
here we
just
go.
totally interrupted you.
Yeah.
It's all good. I'm used to it.
Yeah, fuck Beardo. large walrus penis bones. Okay, so I
Two.
automatically win. This is Dan's fault. Okay.
Has the manual.
Oh no.
Respect.
Yeah, there it is.
Look at his face.
Oh, Dan. It's not his day.
Oh man, I love Aladdin. That's
Like,
a great
I can't
game.
beat a dick, damn it.
What?
This, if something can beat, if something can beat a dick. Don't even know how to
Just finish it.
a penis. A dead penis, by the way, that he has in his possession, the penis of some dead creature.
He's so mad.
We gotta bring bragging rights back, man. We gotta bring bragging rights back. Oh my goodness! Look who's here! Look who's here! It's heel versus heel versus babyface. What's Melanie Mac's favorite pork-based food? I heard she really liked fat. Never mind. Also, Jeremy, I'm getting the super chat refunded. What's up, Az? Hey, can you guys send more super chats to offset Az refunding, because he will do that every time. Thank you, Az, for helping me grift. Continuing on the grift. Yeah, Melanie, I don't know what he was talking about. I don't know. Maybe you know.
You'll have to go to my Twitter.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It'll be there. You don't have to scroll along.
Thank you, Kayla, for the 2 months. SBZ for $5. Speaking of Snyder, poor guy was very cringe earlier today at Gamescom. Also, any thoughts on totally not Dune plus Star Wars Rebel Moon?
Well, as I've explained multiple times about Zack Snyder, he doesn't really know how to fucking talk when he's having a conversation or he's speaking publicly, which, interestingly enough, how he fucking talked when he was trying to run his mouth about, not being hateful and all this other bullshit. With that said, I don't know, man. I guess I'd have to see the clip of him at Gamescom, but I mean, that's not rare for somebody. Like, they go and try to take full advantage of those opportunities to promote whatever. So, yeah, I'll have to check it out, the clip, and see what they say.
Jesus Davila for a 199 super sticker. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Tonberry Masta. The stream is now a glowing success, all because of you. You have offset the horrible, terrible precedent that Az set. So thank you, Tonberry Masta. Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you. Chris B for another $2. Jeremy is a 100% normie. He plays first-person shooters with a controller.
Goddamn right.
You know, it works with Fortnite, though. I will give you that. Normally, I would probably, I would agree, but Fortnite is just so streamlined with a controller.
Hey, I play Titanfall 2 with my controller.
Titanfall with a controller too.
And let me tell you something.
Okay.
The people that have been playing Titanfall for the past few years, they're fucking hardcore people, man. They ain't like ain't like they just jumped in to play, because it's like the same 400 people for the past 2 years have been playing it, and they're fucking good. And I go in there and wreck them with my controller. And a lot of them are PC players.
I'm gonna wreck them.
For Fortnite, I feel like no build controller is definitely preferred. But if you're doing build mode, that keyboard and mouse, for build mode.
I can't play any shooter with a controller. I play like a retard with a controller. I have to have mouse and keyboard.
So what were you saying, Jay? Wreck 'em? Don't we have the Wreck-It Ralph thing from you?
No.
Oh,
sure.
I think we do somewhere.
Krista?
No. There's no evidence of that anywhere except on my PC.
I think if I go back to your stream last week, it was in the intro.
You're gonna waste people's time going back.
He's about to private that shit.
It's already off for members, so if you're not a member, you can't see.
I'm a member.
Oh shoot.
Let's see.
If he replays it without your permission, it's a member stream, man. You can get him for
true.
Copyright.
Claim him.
Claim him.
All right, go ahead. I'm not gonna do it right now.
Okay.
I can already see it now. Josiah. Geeks and Gamers falls apart as drunk 3PO claims
drunk 3PO goes rogue against Geeks and Gamers.
I just need Rippa to do something funny because all I got to do is react and laugh. 100,000 views on my channel every time.
Man,
I called him live one time too. I called him and he answered the phone. I just clipped that out and put it on my channel. It did so well. I loved it.
I'm gonna call you on your stream on Saturday and then make a video about it.
I don't know if people would be that interested in me, but they were interested to see if Rippa was gonna cuss me out for calling during the middle of his stream. So, but he didn't. So that was nice.
Tony Morrow for a 199. Woke politics are as dull as Hurricane Hillary. Nuclear Winter Gamer for $5. Just picked up my ISOM 2 books on my break at work. Can't wait to read them. Rippa, is Cover D going to be available on Rippaverse store after the campaign?
Yeah, I mean, whatever's available as far as the books, will be available still after the campaign ends. That's available right now that we still have copies of. Just once it sells out, it sells out. But Cover D will always be sold no matter how many we sell.
Nice.
East Coast Toasted Boy says, Jeremy, get North Star Client. Yeah, I've talked to Rollo about this. We have discussed playing the North Star Client. You've played it, right?
I played it. Yeah, it was legit. I didn't have any issues.
And there was a lot of people playing it?
Yeah, it's all private servers, so it just depends on the time of day. So you just jump in whatever game mode you want.
So if you were to set up a server, can you set up a server for us? Or is it just we'd have to use somebody else's private server? Or can we set our own server
We should probably be able to set up our own. Yeah.
I mean, I'll fucking
Is that for Titanfall?
Yeah.
Titanfall 2.
Yeah, you have to play on PC, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Jeremy won't.
I'll fucking do it for Titanfall.
You can play with a controller. You just have to play keyboard and mouse.
Yeah. I'll do it for Titanfall.
Yeah, you just do it through Steam and
Titanfall's
you
worth
install
Titanfall's worth it. Okay.
Charbeat Live for $5. Endless Walking in Sands 2 is something I'm looking forward to as well. All right, thank you. Jay's Gaping Butthole for $2. Jay is being
why did you say ah?
Well, I usually say A, but
I'd rather you say A than ah after Jay's Gaping Butthole.
Why you got to make it awkward? I was just acknowledging the super chat.
Okay, thank you, Jay.
Jay's Gaping Butthole for $2. Jay is being a fig bag. With the fig not being spelled like that. Thank you, Jay's Gaping Butthole, for the $2 donation. Project Egg Roll!
Hey!
$5. I don't know what y'all are talking about. Based on Gary's gameplay, Gollum is Game of the Year.
Well, Gary is the most important gamer on the internet. That is just a fact. Let me see. I saw we had a $10 Rumble rant from Silent Running. Thank you, Rollo, for saying what you did about Beardo not threatening to destroy you in one tweet. I have a new perspective about everything. I feel like Dade in Hackers when he fell for the pool on the roof. Thank you, what? Silent Running.
I'm not sure. Jay's the one that destroys people with one tweet.
Yeah, I never threatened Rollo.
Silent Running he seems to think that people on the team hate him for whatever reason. I've explained to him that we're all sarcastic assholes and that no one hates him, especially if you give us money.
Cool. Triply. Well, see you later. Triply for $2. Probably use the World Between Worlds to erase the original trilogy instead.
That could happen.
Yeah.
Sketch for $2. Beardo, can you say, give me back my Pooh Bear? Give me back my Pooh Bear! Thank you, Sketch, for the $2. Kellen for a $1.99. My brother is visiting me in Cali. Can G&G say hi to him? What's up, Kellen's brother?
Hi.
What's up,
Hi, Kellen's brother.
Hello, brother.
Give him a gig 'em, Melanie.
Gig 'em.
Krista, can you say hi to Kellen's brother as MCU fan's ex-wife?
Hello. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the super chat. I love you.
Hercules for a $1.99. Only game that matters is Spider-Man 2 on PlayStation 5. Hell yeah. It's gonna be
Spider-Man 2 is going to be awesome. It's not going to win Game of the Year.
It's going to be really fucking good.
It's not going to win Game of the Year.
It's going to be close. It's going to be in the running. Kellen for another $4.99 says, Ripa, I got ISOM 2 in the mail just now. I'm just waiting on my short box. $1.99 scanning in.
Nice.
Hell yeah. We should be getting those at the very end of this month. We'll start sending those out.
Doc Brewski for a $1.99 says, what's up with Krista tonight? She is a smoke show tonight.
True.
Thank you.
Batmobile for a $5 says, what's up, Tuesday night's main event? Do y'all prefer breast-shaped armor on a woman or the same shape of an armor as a man on screen?
I like boob armor.
Breast shape. Yep.
I feel like
I'm
it
gonna
would
go
be more
boob armor, too.
comfortable too. I just, it's win-win.
Yeah. Yep. 100%.
Just call me that guy for a $1.99 says, Ike is my main.
Oh, very nice. I like Ike.
I gotta say, man, when we sat down and played Smash and did 4-player and everything, it was so fun.
It was a good time.
We have to do that a lot more often. So yeah, it's been a long time.
Great
Again,
time.
I would play Smash Bros online if the lag was not so terrible. Now, from what I understand, Krista, you claim you know these Smash pros and they play online and they have the I guess they have I have the well, I mean, with the newer one, the OLED, it has where you can plug directly into the system, but the original Switch, you have to get the adapter to plug in. So I know a lot of people play directly on Wi-Fi, but I guess if everybody doesn't have the wired in connection, it creates problems. That's probably what it is. But I don't know.
I'm going to jump over to Rumble real quick. JM, the Elite Fan for a 5 on Rumble, says, gonna catch this show later. Watching Hard Knocks with a buddy tonight. Ripa, I appreciate you and your team. I appreciate all that you and your team do. Stay safe out there, bro. Can I get a Moon Prism Power makeup from Beardo? Well, there you go.
Appreciate
Sailor
that.
Beardo.
Also, Paige Ashley, a member for 4 months, says, happy birthday, Beardo and Jay. Jay, I hope you feel better. Beardo and Ryan, safe travels, my dudes. Mel, it's great to see you on Tuesday night's main event again. Love you guys and girls.
Thank you.
Thank you,
There we
Paige.
go.
Okay, let's see. Tony Morrow for another 199. Live from Angel Stadium, Mel is a boss. Tony Morrow's at an Angels game tonight.
Oh, that's awesome.
Spirian for a 199 says nothing.
Nothing.
Dragon Dan for $5 says, all memes aside, what's everyone's unpopular video game opinions?
Unpopular?
Unpopular. Tears of the Kingdom fell off.
So stupid.
I do agree with that. It's the whole Bob the Builder mode just kills everything for me.
Yeah, but no. Melanie's saying her personal opinion. Beardo said that the game itself fell off, like people just stopped supporting it.
People dropped it.
100% retarded. It's about to hit 20 million sold.
Okay.
It's the #1 selling game on any like exclusive console. Like it's not even close.
I would say my biggest unpopular opinion though is I just don't give a crap about the God of War reboot games. I'm so over the whole formula of the things being way too focused on story, the QTEs, all this kind of stuff. Like I would just freaking watch a movie if I want to see that. I am sick of the overly cinematic games, and the God of War reboot, the last 2 ones, do that.
Overly cinematic.
Count me
I
out.
agree.
Count
but then
me
she
out.
said God of War, and I have to say this is Melanie Mac's last appearance on Tuesday night.
Was nice. No,
I love God of War.
But that said,
the Greek God of Wars and Norse are awesome.
I love the old school God of War, or, the Greek God of War.
The Greek God of Wars.
I think they're better. So like God of War 3 is still a top 10 game all time.
God of War 3 is probably the best God of War game.
Yes, and I would take the old school. It's hard to say old school because they're not that fucking old, but you know what I mean.
Right.
The original God of War games over the newer ones. I would agree with that. But overall, the cinematic games, I agree with you, Melanie. They're kind of like it was cool at first, but then it became the copycat. It became the copycat mode. Everything.
Copy cake.
Yeah,
it was cool when like Uncharted started doing it. It was newer, it was more fresh. Yep. It's like, okay, this is kind of neat, but now it's just like it feels like that's for most Western AAA titles, that's like the focus now is these overly cinematic, very easy access for the everybody, the most common denominator gamer who doesn't want an actual gaming experience and they just want to look at pretty overexpensive fancy cutscenes that are making these game budgets entirely too high instead of focusing on gameplay first.
I agree with you. I
agree, but not with the God of War remake.
Not with God of War. I do agree.
Yeah,
but
I
the
think
new God
that
of War
I think that
games-
they're like the best example of what you're complaining about.
told-
yes,
but
are
the,
they?
The combat
Yes,
is just
but they're better.
so good in those
Yeah.
games. Like, yeah, the cutscenes are very cinematic, but the combat is really awesome.
Yeah.
The Harry Potter game was overrated.
I agree. It was.
That's fair.
I did like it, but I agree it was overrated.
I think it definitely
Got worse as you played along.
I think it got a lot of love because of the boycott attempts and people.
Right.
There was a lot of
Right.
people that were like, "I'm just going to support this." Just because, almost like with Sonic the movie, like some of you went and supported Sonic. The movie's fine. It's fine. It's not the greatest film ever. You know what I mean? It's a fine movie, but it got a lot of support because people were like, "Hey, we're going to support it because of the director and what he said." And I think a lot of people supported Hogwarts Legacy for that reason. You know what's not overrated? Wizarding World of Harry Potter at Universal Studios.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And I'm not even a Harry Potter fan. It's phenomenal.
Both
it really
parks.
is.
Both parks are great.
It really is incredible. Universal just gets better and better as I go there more. It's just I appreciate a lot of what they do there, and you know what? If anybody's fallen off, is Disney. All right, Disney
I like how
fell off, okay?
Melanie's favorite ride was E.T. I wasn't even gonna take her on that ride.
Hey, that was my second favorite
Right,
ride.
and then it switched over, but at first I was
I
like,
loved
Velocicoaster.
it.
I don't want to
Yeah.
take her on ET, but Jeremy's like, we're doing
Oh
freaking
yeah,
ET.
I was
I was like, all
committed to
right, no
that.
problem. We're gonna do ET.
And ET is a great. It's the last ride that's just like truly original.
Yep.
Bro, Steven Spielberg had a little bit of hair on his head in the video. You know what I mean? Like it was crazy. That video from Spielberg's from like 82 or something. It seems like. But they haven't done anything to it. I don't think. They haven't done any updates, right, Jay?
Nah, it's like they can't touch it for some.
Just fixing
the way the
if it
contract
has
is. It's like
problems.
Blaze Heart Panthers is ET is the last opening day ride still at the park.
That's
I
correct.
love it so much. There it is. There's Rogue Attraction there too. Say hi to Tom, Jay.
Tom.
for what?
Tom's
He's in the chat.
amazing. He knows everything about these
Yeah.
parks. It's just like, oh, where's the nearest bathroom? Doesn't matter where you're at. He's like, oh, it's right over
Yeah,
there.
Jay told us the wrong way, and Tom was like, "No, it's right here."
Tom learned that crap from me, and then he takes credit for it. But I let him because he wears a lizard on his shoulder, so I feel bad for him.
I will never forget the
But hey, it's all good.
disgust in Ryan's face when I told him I'm bringing Tom onto the team, and he goes, "The fucking guy in the toe shoes." I was like-
Tom is a legend.
Yes, he's famous.
Oh, and that video he got of me and Jay on the Velocicoaster, he had that watch on
That was
has
good.
a camera
That was
on
good.
it. He's on the whole coaster just with the steady
Yeah.
the whole time.
Yeah, no, that was good. That was
Absolute
good.
legend.
Yeah, Tom's a trip.
And he learned that from Rolo.
He did. If you guys want to see the original with Quarter Black, check it out from the meetup, and you can see the
Hey,
perspective there.
something else Rolo did. Rolo, because I saw what Ripa did with that drone footage. Ripa, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna send you this. So Rolo is a certified drone pilot, and so he brought his drone here, and we have a footage of him taking the drone all through HQ, and it's pretty good. It's a good job.
It was
and-
really good.
And but I'm not going to release it to the public yet. I got to make sure, like, I got to be careful. So it's definitely probably going to go to the members and stuff like that. But I'll send it to you guys if you want it. I'll send it to you, Ripa, because that's the reason we did it. It's like, man, that's pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
Sketch for $5. Jay does wear animal onesies, so I can see why Beardo sees him as the pet. That's why. Celluloid Dream for a 199 says, "Happy 79th birthday, Jay."
Thank you. I don't feel a day over 71.
What's up, Hypnotic Bigot Army?
Hypnotic.
Says hello.
So
What's
I'm
up?
going to be on Hypnotic show soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hypnotic is awesome.
Hypnotic tweets at me and asks me to call him slurs, but I have to in DM because I'll get banned. I actually say bannable ones in the DMs, and he's just like, thank you for that.
Another Puerto Rican. Let's go.
Rollo fell asleep on his show. It was funny to watch.
Really?
No, I didn't.
No, you
No, I knew that I was following up Jay, so I was like, what would Jay do in this situation? And it's like freeze his face for 10 minutes straight and not say anything. It worked out. Everybody was like, man, that was a great performance. That was awesome.
Was that Rollo's cat?
Yes.
Yeah, she's complaining. I had her out of the room for the last 2 hours. Now she's pissed.
Bird up for $2. Tekken 3 is the best fighting game ever. I played a lot of Tekken 3 back in the day. Jabba the Hutt for $2. Is Ahsoka worth watching? Any Hutt and slave girls in it?
I
don't know.
Out. There we go. Right there.
You go.
There she is.
Oh, she's so cute.
There we go.
Nice cat, Rollo.
Yep.
Don't open the door, Jay.
Don't open the door, Jay. Hey, so I just looked it up. Guess, and this is so all platforms. Guess what the best-selling games of 2023 are. What do you think's number one of 2023?
Well, I
mean, we already know Tears of the Kingdom's
no, because Tears of the Kingdom is only on the Switch. So
okay,
it's only
all
available
platforms?
on the Switch. Yeah.
Oh man, but the Switch install base is huge.
There's some getting some background noise from somebody.
Yeah, I'm getting some feedback.
Yeah. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so multi-platform, so this is including PC, PlayStation 5, everything. So
it's got multi-platform, largest selling game.
I will say
Diablo 4 maybe?
That one's third.
Okay.
Harry Potter's got to be up there.
Tears of the Kingdom is number 2, which is fucking retarded that it's number 2 and it's only available on the Switch. Hogwarts Legacy is number 1.
Dude, it feels like Hogwarts Legacy came out last year.
I know, it does.
Number 1. Modern Warfare. Well, so yeah, Modern Warfare 2 came out last year, but I'm sure didn't Hogwarts Legacy, but it still has sold like a because Modern Warfare 2 came out in November of 2022.
Yes.
And so I think it's October, November, but it's listed here as 4th. And then Jedi Survivor is 5th. Resident Evil 4 is 6th. The Show, MLB The Show, 7th. Dead Island 2, 8th. Final Fantasy is 9. Street Fighter is 10. FIFA is 11. Mario Kart 8 is 15th.
How great. How heartwarming.
That is so stupid. Mario Kart 8 came out with the Switch 6 years ago.
Yep. 2017.
And Mario Kart 8 is still a port of basically a port of the Wii U version.
Yep.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yep. And they keep putting out new content for it.
2014 is when original Mario Kart 8 came out. So almost 10 years already we've been playing that game.
That is wild. That is wild.
Neo for $5. NFL Blitz was the best football game just because pass interference and late hits were allowed. Don't think there were even any penalties at all. And you could literally, in NFL Blitz, you can take the player's helmet off of the other guy and beat the shit out of him with it.
Blitz was great and had Cordell Stewart on the cover.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
I also liked NFL 2K5 with Terrell Owens on it. That was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Hill for $5. I'm going to mispronounce this. Rollo. Sabine gets stabbed at the same place as Qui-Gon, but survives.
Really?
And so did Reva. Twice. 2 times.
Not once.
Wait, I missed that. You said Sabine. Never mind. I was confused.
Sabine gets stabbed at the same place as Qui-Gon, but survives.
I got it. Yeah.
Hercules for a $1.99. Normie players play Fortnite and Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
And Mario Kart.
And Mario Kart. Don't forget about Mario Kart.
Yep.
Drunken Emerald Arrow for $5. Scanning in. I think Melanie Mack should be a permanent member of Tuesday night's main event. She is already an honorary member of Geeks and Gamers. She is a great addition. Hail the 199.
Thank you.
I haven't gotten this many compliments since Ripa didn't know who Sean Connery was. So,
Chernobyl for a $2. Beardo, put a corn cob in it and give it a turn. Thank you. Marcus Henry for $2. Superman sold the most comics ever, Jeremy.
Say that one again.
Marcus Henry for $2. Superman sold the most comics ever, Jeremy.
Yeah, I would imagine Superman's got historically the most comics ever. As of now, though, I think Spider-Man is probably the most popular comic character, and Batman will be second. But Batman, I think, is still like the definitive comic book character of our time.
But Spider-Man over Superman as far as comic sales?
No,
all time.
It's right now. It's Batman.
No.
Batman.
To my all time though, it's got to be Superman. I would think
all time, man. Yeah, I don't know, man.
He's been around for so long.
It's Superman or Batman,
yeah,
for sure. And Spider-Man's third. Spider-Man is obviously Marvel's most popular, but Batman might be number one, man. Like Batman's sales are fucking nuts, man.
Here, I just googled it. Let's see right here. So accept all. All right, so this is just the first Google search. Best-selling comic books of all time worldwide as of this was fucking 2015. Fuck, that's Batman's had a hell of a run since then. I don't think he's gonna make. Let's see. Best-selling comics of all time. These are individual though. Well, of this 2015 list though, Superman was number 1 with 600 million. Batman was 2 with 460.
I see that.
Spider-Man
is that units or
those numbers in a while?
It says it's in millions, but this is all time.
No, yeah, that's just like all of the comics. I wonder if they have to be considered.
I'll try to find
comics and detective. There's no way
to find some. Yeah, I'll try to find some updated numbers. And then you got Spider-Man, X-Men, Captain America, The Adventures of Rin Tin Tin, Dragon Ball, and the Phantom. And that's just this site. So anyway, I'll look it up some more. But I would imagine all times, I would have to imagine Superman's the highest selling ever. But in the last 10 years, I would say Batman easily. I'd say the past 20 years, probably Batman has probably been the most prominent. Batman has been the most prominent comic book character since Batman 89, probably. He probably had some ups and downs, but if you remember, so when the Nolan trilogy was out, that was dominating. You had the Arkham games that were around. Then you had, was it Scott Snyder? His run was that his name? His run in the comics.
Oh yeah,
they were crushing it at that point in time. And Batman was dominating all three mediums basically.
But the new 52 Batman wasn't really received all that well.
Yeah,
and 52 wasn't received all that well.
Yeah.
That shit trash, man.
And but Spider-Man kind of hits like the kid demographic, and he kind of transcends in a lot of ways. But Batman does too. But Superman definitely, if you don't say somebody fell off, Superman kind of fell off. He was like the most dominant, and then times changed. Batman got cooler. Spider-Man came the kind of the kid-friendly superhero. But Superman's GOAT. But eventually,
it's just like he's just a prototype. Like he's like the prototypical like what Superman means to like American culture and everything. He's just like he's a prototypical superhero per se. Everything that basically the entire genre it descends from him. So that's why he kind of he has that place. But yeah, as far as like general popularity, definitely in the last probably fucking quarter century, it's Batman.
Here you go, Hill versus Babyface. Batman has been carrying DC on his back for the last decade.
It's not even close. Like they it's like that's the only way they can make money. They have to put out a Batman comic. It's like every year. It's just that's reset Batman, give them something, and Batman is just that's how they sell.
Yeah. This is an article from July 2019, and this is the highest selling individual comic books of all time. Number 1 is X-Men #1 from 91 with Cyclops and Wolverine on the cover. Jim Lee cover.
They caught lightning in a bottle there. That was right when the fucking animated series and everything was about to pop off, and Wolverine was in goddamn every fucking
Wolverine book. Was as prominent of a superhero as anybody
in the 90s. Absolutely, he was huge. He was probably number 1, and during that run, like probably from early 90s to the mid 90s, he was probably the biggest superhero at the time across all genres.
Yep. We're closing in on 3 hours. If anybody needs a bounce, it's fine. You know, I wasn't even planning on us going 3 hours tonight. We're still doing a gaming stream later. If Rolo's gonna be there, Rolo, you gonna be there?
Yeah, let's do it.
Fuck yeah, you're gonna be there. All right, let's go. But anybody need to bounce at the 3 hour mark is fine. Except for you, Beardo. You gotta read super chats.
Yep. I'm trying to run through these.
With
Net of the Veil for $5.
Hang on, does anybody need to leave? Does anybody need to go? Melanie's been standing for 3 hours. Makes me uncomfortable. She's been standing for 3 hours. I know.
I guess I'll go ahead and get.
I know she doesn't care, but you are sick. So
yeah, I'll go ahead and get some sleep. I don't want to get you guys sick.
Well, we got Jay here. I mean, he's already made us all stink.
Jay's been coughing.
But yeah, so it looks like you guys are going to see a lot more Melanie Mac here on Tuesday night's main event.
Yay!
So, good stuff. Well, Melanie, tell them where they can find you.
All right, you guys can find me on YouTube at Melanie Mac Go Boom, and then I also am gonna bring my streams back tomorrow too. So catch me on Kick at Melanie Mac or on my other YouTube channel, just Melanie Mac, because I'm multi-streaming now. So
there we go. Nice. Don't start that shit, Gung Ho Mac. Then Josiah's gonna make a video that like Melanie, Mac, and Jeremy are from Geeks and Gamers are fighting and all that. Josiah rises. Guys, Melanie Mac and Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers are fighting. It's over. She is canceling Geeks and Gamers. But no, good to have you on, Melanie, as always. And
thank you
we'll
so
see
much.
you soon. Hope you feel better.
All right. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Anybody else? I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'll leave now and get ready for the stream, and then I'll keep watching you guys in the background. So
okay. Where can they find you, Rolo?
Eat something. Come find me on Locked Loaded Latinos on YouTube and Kick and Rumble. And you can catch me there here in a few minutes once we start streaming. So
all right, man. Talk to you soon.
Yep. See you guys later.
Later. Rippa, you gotta go.
I will, yeah, man. I gotta fucking get back to this warehouse early in the morning. So yeah. That's what it is.
Let them know what you got going on with the
so there's the last week of Ice Up 2 last week to get in on pre-order. So if you go to rippaverse.com, you can go get in on that. We are shipping all these items out. We're probably gonna have our most productive day in that terms to tomorrow. Really excited for that. Like I said, we got about 8,000, but the number's just gonna keep going up because we keep getting orders every day. So
do me a favor, everybody. There's still 2,100 people here. Still 400 on Rumble. I know all of you ain't bought ISOM yet. All right, make them work their asses off this week. All right, make them overwhelm them. Yep. Don't let Rippa get back to Mario Kart yet. I'll beat his ass in a few weeks. So make sure he works his ass off this last week. But appreciate you, Rippa.
Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. It was a good Tuesday, man. And yeah, we'll be right back at it next week.
All right, man.
Later, Rippa.
All right, man. Peace out.
Right, later.
Bye.
Jay, how you doing, buddy?
I'm kind of sick.
Okay. Anyway, I don't care. Let's go.
Net of the Veil for $5.
All right, I'll talk to y'all later.
Where you going?
No.
No.
This next one's for you. This next super chat's for you. Net of the Veil for $5. I met Jay in Vegas for FNT. I told him he looks so much like my cousin, who is based, by the way. And Jay said, I feel bad for your cousin.
I did.
Where you going, Jay? You can't leave.
Going to sleep.
Really?
You're gonna play Fortnite with us, Jay?
Nah, I'm not. I don't feel up to the challenge.
You know what's gonna happen, right? When we start playing, then he's gonna be like, "Y'all didn't invite me."
No, I have never said that in my life.
Y'all gonna jump in and be like, "Oh, you guys are full."
Ah, man. Yeah.
No, I don't gotta play. I
literally making all that up.
I don't want you guys to have to rotate. I'll just leave.
Are we making that up, Krista?
You guys, when have I ever said that? You want me to talk about what Beardo and all you all say? So
you say it on stream.
I never say. When is the last time? Whatever, Jeremy. This is why I don't want to play with you guys. Period.
Wow!
You guys literally make up stuff. Wow. You literally make up stuff and drag it through the mud.
Wow. I would never.
Wow.
Let's read super chats.
My feelings.
Yes, let's read super chats. I have to pack.
My feelings are hurt.
And you sad, and I love it. You gonna cry?
I don't even care.
Taker for $5.
People in the chat are like thinking I'm all upset. It's just a joke, Jay. Wow. Okay. I'm not upset. What's wrong with you people? Y'all get so upset if I say anything. It's just a joke, Jay.
Jay's like, if you don't like it, don't watch it. That's he's real close to that. He's real close to if you don't like it, don't watch it.
He's riding the line. Taker for $5. Rest in peace, Crip Daddy. Watched him on Tuesday night's main event and FNT, and even on JonTron. Ripa, was that hater on Twitter a verified purchaser? Thank you, Taker, for the 5. Milakot for $5. Inquiring minds want to know who on the panel wears Crocs. Hail to the 199.
I do.
I like Crocs.
Objectively,
I don't wear Crocs anymore, but it's not because I don't know. I mean, but I do like them. I just don't really have many.
Yeah, I don't really. I wear them only to take the trash out.
I like Crocs.
Yeah.
I'm not
Crocs
I will
around the
not
house.
I will literally not let anyone shame me for what I want to do. So like I don't apologize for it.
I will never wear or own a pair of Crocs.
We'll get you Crocs.
Yeah, we're gonna get you.
Yeah, we'll
Crocs.
get you Crocs.
You're gonna be in the Croc gang.
reject
We're gonna get you
I
Batman
reject
Crocs,
it.
and you'll change
They
your
do
life.
make Batman.
I
Crocs.
hope
Yeah.
you keep the receipt.
Yeah, we
I hope you.
What
keep
if
the
they're
receipt.
sandals?
Yeah, we're getting you Batman Crocs now.
It'll never happen. Objectively, a cat for $2. MCU fan brought the chat into this.
He often does.
Yep.
So
Jay's Greasy Wiggler for a 199. Weaponizing Melanie against 2 has been a success. 2TU. I don't know if that's a typo or not.
hey,
but
look,
thank you.
Beardo. Wait, not that one. Hang on, right here, Beardo. There, look, man. They make LGBTQ Crocs, Beardo.
You know what, Hypnotic? I think I'm busy that weekend. I'm supposed to go on your show. All of a sudden, something just came up. Steven Wasik for $5. Ripa went on Michael Knowles' channel. Well, he's on Vinzinger's hit list now. Vinzingers, did I say that right?
I don't know who that is.
You guys know about Vinzingers?
I don't. Anthony,
Okay.
Anthony for 50.
50.
I sent a $10 super chat also in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And Aussies Rule Football was a best ripper. Are you going to make future movies with your comic books? And would you do a Comic-Con here with your comic books in Australia? Sorry, I did not see that one while Rippa was still here. So my apologies, Anthony. Krista, if you can make a note that we can reread that one next week. So my bad, Anthony. I apologize, buddy.
Jay's Moist Rag for $2. Hey Jay, you look sweaty.
Thanks. This is my rag right here.
I got one too.
Oh, look at that. Az was messaging me on Hogwarts Legacy as soon as I asked what the best-selling game was. I just saw it.
Jeremy, do you have a rag?
No.
I actually keep 2 rags just in case one gets extra sweaty. I have a backup rag.
That's weird.
It is what it is. What?
Nothing.
East Coast Toasty Boy for $5. Theory is doing a watch party right now. We'll see what the verdict is, though he said he's done. If it flops, will be interesting when that happens.
He already gave it a 9 out of 10.
Really?
There we go.
Neo for another $2. Bury my shell at Wounded Knee.
I don't think that the show is going to be poorly received at all. I think it's going to be very well received. That's really not the point, or for me anyway. The point for me is that I am done with Disney Star Wars. That's the point for me. And I say this as somebody that, very much. I even enjoyed like season 7 of Clone Wars. It's excellent, actually. But fuck them. I'd rather play Fortnite.
Matthew Rives for a $5. If you like Chrono Trigger, if you like Chrono Trigger, try and look at Sea of Stars. Same computer, despite the gap in years. Can't wait for its release.
Sea of Stars.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that one. River Miles for $20. Steph, my nerdy home, has the best room and background of all of the G&G members, even better than Ryan's. Just saying.
There we go.
Thank you.
Shout out.
All that DC stuff.
Sea of Stars does look pretty fucking cool.
My camera's crooked.
Looks cool.
Yeah. Looks really good.
Will W for $10. Some of you might be interested in Jonathan Peggy's Snow White comic book. First of 8 fairy tales he has planned, playing up the medieval Christian symbolism that most of the Disney remakes muddle.
There we go.
River Miles for $20. Good classics: Splatterhouse, Dungeon Explorer 1 and 2, PC Engine, TurboGrafx X, and
TurboGrafx 16.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
God, you're fucking young.
I'm young. Fantastic, Mr. Knox for $5. Sound of Freedom getting shown in Australia tomorrow. Gonna go watch it.
Sound of Freedom.
Nice.
Go support Sound of Freedom.
Oh, yeah.
Most important film in the decade.
Matthew Rives for another $2. Melanie, Gig'em plushies when?
She's not here.
We'll have to ask next week.
I'm
Charby
interested in
Live.
Sea of Stars. I'm actually kind of interested in this, and it's getting physical release on Switch, PS5, Xbox Series X. When is it? Let's see. A release is planned for early 2024 in both North America and Europe. It looks pretty. I mean, it's basically got like an old retro RPG look to it. I've never been the biggest RPG player, but like certain games like Chrono Trigger, obviously, like Mario RPG, stuff like that. I'm going to check it out. Thanks for the info.
Charby Live for $10. Can we get a hook'em, Melanie? Well, she's not here anymore, but maybe Krista can give us a hook'em instead.
Hook'em horns.
Okay.
And you got to do this when you do it.
Hook'em.
Hook 'em horns.
You got to
Hook 'em
do
horns.
this, Krista.
Hook'em horns.
Hook'em horns.
And then say Roll Tide is going to beat that ass. Say as, so you won't be cussing. But say Roll Tide's going to beat that ass.
Listen, I'm really uncomfortable with you even saying that. You didn't even ask for my pronouns, neither. Little sus.
Little sus.
Are you a Texas fan, Steph?
I've been to a few games, yeah.
Well,
Longhorns games.
Bama, Texas, week 2. Roll motherfucking Tide.
Georgia plays Florida so that'll be a good one. River Miles for $10. Dan's dirty background chair beats Whalebones and GI Joes.
Sad but true.
B. Carlswell for $5. Remember that time a NASCAR driver got suspended for liking an FNT meme? Y'all have more reach than you realize. Hail and keep it up. Hashtag crab breathe. Shout out. Gregory Leiber for $5. If you do make G&G 199 figures, Jeremy's has to come armed with a walrus peen bone, since that's how he beats people.
I'm okay with that.
River Miles for another 10. If Dan can find a whale vagine bone, game's over.
Vagine bone.
Yep. Mudda Cafe for $5. Krista, can you sing the first verse of your favorite song using that voice?
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are, whether it's a they, them, or he, she, or Caesar.
Thank you.
Holy shit. Bro, y'all getting some good ass entertainment tonight.
Oh my goodness.
What is happening right now? Jay Schwalbach on the Streamlabs side for 50.
50!
50!
Sorry.
Jay Schwalbach says, love you, Steph. That's all he said.
Ooh. Shout out. Spider Claw for $5. Project Eggroll is always in the chat. When is their appearance on Tuesday night's main event? Also, hi, Melanie.
Jay specifically told me I could not bring him on. I even talked about it, and Jay was like, don't do it. Don't do it. He's like, I'm the person that's going to bring him on his stream first. I was like, all right, Jay, sorry.
Thomas B for a 199 says nothing. Thank you, Thomas B. Hercules for a 199. Jeremy, last Spider-Man game was nominated for Game of the Year.
Yeah, I don't anticipate, but But what I'm saying is like, and it's almost like the reason I think Baldur's Gate probably has the edge over Tears of the Kingdom is just like it's out of nowhere. It wasn't expected. Tears of the Kingdom. I mean, like Tears of the Kingdom it was expected to be great. Spider-Man is probably gonna be more of the same as Spider-Man. Spider-Man 2 is probably more of the same as Spider-Man 1. Tears of the Kingdom was like a more of the same from Breath of the Wild, just amped up. Baldur's Gate 3 no one expected this. No one. It has taken the gaming world by storm. And that's why I think that it's going to be looked upon a little more kind of generally favored for Game of the Year than the other titles. We'll see. We'll see.
Hercules for a 199. Ban Mac now, Jeremy, with that horrible take.
What?
She also said that Tears of the Kingdom fell off.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I got it.
Thomas B for a 199 says Beardo's Tears of the Kingdom take sucks. Yeah, well, you know what, Thomas B? Thank you for the 199.
That was good. CJ says just finished Ahsoka episode 1 and 2, and I gotta say, the comically stoic, overly upright posture, slow talking, slow head turning, being that they have turned Ahsoka into is cringe and hard to watch, while Obi-Wan is now a moron. Yeah, I mean, I like Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka. Had no problem with her in that role at all, but I'm not gonna watch it. So,
Chris B for a $5. Real talk, Final Fantasy 16 is a better action game than the new God of War games, and I say this as a massive God of War series fan since the first back on PlayStation 2. A lot of people enjoyed the new Final Fantasy 16. The combat's good, but I love the new God of War games.
Damn right, Crocs are a white people thing. Damn right. Damn right. I'm okay with that.
Arkham Hobbies and Hangout for $2. Steph doesn't get enough love. We see you, Steph.
Hi. I'm busy working. I edit and make thumbnails and take notes.
Hayden for $10 says they aren't remakes. Kratos mentions his daughter from the first God of War, Calliope. They're fun if you play it on hard mode. Easy is the movie. I agree, Hayden. Shout out to Hayden. River Miles for $20. Since Bloodborne, no game can compete, even Elden Ring.
Elden Ring was awesome, man.
Hercules for a 199 says, nice pussy, Rolo. River Miles for $10. New Warriors have them all beat. No one can compete with safe space and internet gas.
Yeah. Oh, God, that.
Never got released.
Never. Tony Morrow for a 199. I freaking love Rachel Zegler, by the way. That's got to be satire, right?
Probably.
Tomani for a $5. Don't forget, Batman didn't explode in popularity until the 1980s. He was fairly popular in the 70s and was close to cancellation in the 50s and 60s.
Yeah, I mean, Batman 89, and then, I mean, I know Jay.
The animated series.
But I'm saying, Batman 89, for people that were not around when Batman 89 came out, you do not understand how much of a cultural impact that had. It was everywhere. It was all over the place. That yellow bat signal was the coolest thing ever. The T-shirt with just the bat symbol in the front. People were shaving the bat signal in the back of their heads. Yeah, it was promotional stuff at all the restaurants. It was incredible. It really was something special to be part of. Probably never going to see anything like that. And I mean, Batman 89 had more of an impact than even The Dark Knight. I mean, I love The Dark Knight, obviously my favorite superhero movie of all time, but it was something special about when Batman 89 came out. It changed culture.
River Miles for $5 for Jesus to make sure Jay wakes up tomorrow morning. River Miles giving $5 to Jesus.
Thank you.
Thank you, River.
He's giving 40 gifted subs tonight too. So
Hell
and
yeah.
a 50 and a 50
and a 50. Cole Hauser for $5. Nobody did comic advertisements better than Marvel's G.I. Joe run. The animation and ending find out in the animation and the ending find out in Marvel Comics. Yo, Joe.
Man, just go to the Hasbro channel. Just runs repeat of G.I. Joe cartoons, and it's glorious.
Dark Obsidian became a member. Thank you, Dark Obsidian. Net of the Veil for another 5 says, them darn youngins. Jeremy is becoming more and more like Cranky Kong from DKC with the rocking chair and the cane and the beating the donkeys on the heads. Hercules for a 199. My Johnson just shrank so bad. Thanks, Krista.
You're welcome.
BFSD for $2. Jeremy, did you see my email about Trump?
I had a few that I need to look into still. I think I did see yours come across, but I have not. I haven't dove too deep into it. I got a few that I got to catch up on.
It looks like we have a late super chat from last week. Anthony Randolph.
No. I put that in there. It's the one that we just read, but
we got that one already.
Yeah. Okay.
There's one that came in from Matthew.
Okay,
I'll be right back. I gotta go PJ.
We're all caught up.
Well, we're caught up. Well, I'm not gonna go PJ.
Well, we have one that came in from Matthew.
Let me go ahead and
right there.
There we go. Meant to type that Chrono Trigger and Sea of Stars share a composer, not a computer. Sorry, I am a little distracted. No, it's all good. It's all good, brother.
Yeah, you're good.
I am looking forward. Like Sea of Stars looks really good though. So that might be one that I'll be checking out. So that's awesome. So what a fucking main event tonight. And
good show.
And we're going live for some Fortnite. I'll be streaming here on the main channel. Okay. Oh shit, there's a few Streamlabs. Hang on. CK win. Hey Jeremy, sing this. No. I'll just say Roll Tide, CK win. You're not getting me. Not $3. I'm not singing Rocky Top. Are you kidding me?
Come
on. I'm not putting that. No. Fuck Tennessee. All right? It ain't happening. It's football season. Roll Tide. Love you, CK win. Marksman, I'm loving the rise of indies. I'm seeing a lot more people launch their projects. Animations are blowing up. Have you heard about the one called Lackadaisy? Adapted from their webcomic and based on Prohibition-era America. They raised over $1 million for their project. Hell yeah.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Ryan's thumbnail for $5 says, we're fucked. There we go. Let's see. Samurai Vader. Oh, God. Ripa, your employees call me the N-word. Also, Dragon Ball Super is mid. Also, Krista hits pipes. There we go. Appreciate that. And is that it? Let me refresh one time and make sure. And boom. There we are. CK Win tried to get me. He tried to get me.
He tried.
I love
There
it,
was an
CK
effort
Win.
made.
I think he appreciates the fact that I won't. You know what I mean? So again, Cobra Cast tomorrow, then Battlefront. But before that, we're running some Fortnite tonight. Jay is too tired. Jay is sick. He won't be there. He's been invited. He turned us down. He doesn't want to game with us. Do you know what's going to happen? Jay's probably going to go live playing Sea of Thieves. It's probably what's going to happen.
Yeah.
He's done it before.
Sounds
He's done it
accurate.
before. He's done it before.
Going right to bed.
Jay, where can they find you on your 75,000 sub channel?
It's follow me on Drunk 3PO and Thursday. If you didn't get a chance to pick up Achromatic Chronicles Blue, we're gonna release it for a second chance for 30 days.
Okay.
If people want to get it, I'm just gonna run that for 30 days. I know there's been people asking they'd like to pick it up, and the high tea show will be Thursday at 12:30, right after Geeks and Gamers Daily. So everything's all good over there. I just can't. I don't have a voice, so it's hard for me to even.
I hear you, man. I hear you. I appreciate you being here, Jay. I know you don't feel good, brother. I appreciate you.
That's all good.
I hope you get to feeling better, man. If you need anything, you just let me know, and get the hell out of here, man. He looks like he's ready.
Yeah, it's like the medicine's wearing off. I'm like starting to fall over. Much love, chat. All love it.
Bye, Jay.
Later, Jay.
And he's gone. Jay likes to leave quick. He likes to leave really
He
quick.
does. He's
That's how he hangs up the phone too.
It is how he hangs up the phone. He hates goodbyes. It's so funny. Right here is the link to the upcoming Fortnite stream. So if you guys want to go on over there and continue the conversation, that is totally fine with us right there. Replace pinned message. There it is. It's the pinned post now. Fear the Beardo. Where can they find you?
Yeah, you can find me on all social media. They're all public. Fear the Beardo on everything. I will be traveling tomorrow, but I will. I'll be able to go live and do the daily show, of course, on Thursday. And then we got Jay's High Tea over on his channel, so that'll be a lot of fun. So yeah, even though I'm away, I'll be able to do most of the streams.
Okay, sounds good. Stephanie.
Yeah, follow me on all my social medias. I'm most active on Instagram and Twitter, but you can follow me on YouTube and Kick, all at the same name, My Nerdy Home. So,
heck yeah.
See you guys later.
And Hugo says we finally have 50-50 gender balance on Tuesday nights, man.
Yay.
Krista Nova.
Hi, you can find me on Kick at Krista Nova and also Park Hoppin on YouTube. Me and Jay, you'll probably see him trip more characters over there. And also actually Park Hoppin on Instagram. We're trying to get that to 10K. We're at 8.3K, I believe. So that's park.hoppin on
There
Instagram.
we go. Well,
sorry.
go ahead.
Follow
No, go ahead.
Geeks and Gamers live. I'm about to upload one of the Melanie vlogs, so that will all of those vlogs are going up this week. So follow Geeks and Gamers live.
There we go. And obviously we'll be live here in the next 20 or 30 minutes. The link is at the top, the pinned post. So if you guys want to go on over there, hang out, wait for us going live playing some Fortnite. I appreciate you guys. So I hope you all have a great night. This is an awesome episode of Tuesday Night's Main Event. We really appreciate you guys supporting us as always. I will be making more videos here for this channel very soon. I know I haven't made one in like 2 months, but I have to make more. Steph's been doing a good job with getting the shorts out, and we will talk to you guys. Oh, here we go. Damon X Machina is similar to Armored Core. Guy who designed the mech for AC designed the mechs for this game. Noted. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you for Geeks and Gamers Daily tomorrow, and I'll see you for Fortnite here in a bit. Have a good night, and we talk to you later. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.